Hello, hello, chat. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully amazing. I'm excited to pass judgment on all of these losers on the Am I the Asshole Reddit. My favorite is when someone is so confident that they are not the asshole. There is no possible way they could be the asshole. And it's like so obvious to the general public that they are. Those are my favorites. And also, just so we don't have, oh, it's another banger. Also, so we don't have the Reddit verdict shown, I am going through the hot tab. I usually go through like top rated, like top upvoted for like the past day, week, month, or whatever. But pretty much all of those already have a verdict on them, and I don't want it to sway me or you guys. So we're going through the hot tab that actually don't have rendered verdicts yet, and we will come up with them on our own. But how's everybody doing? Hopefully fantastic. I have water here. I've been chugging water. Yeah, I locked my dog in the basement for a week for peeing on the floor. Am I the asshole? I don't think I am. And it's like, but what? Fluffy, no, you have COVID? How are you holding up? Hopefully it's okay. Hopefully you don't have very many symptoms, or if you do, I hope that they're like pretty low impact. I'm sorry, Fluffles. You're like 1% sick? Okay, okay. Hopefully it stays that way. Yeah, I thought we canceled that bitch. Isn't. Are you trying to get me to say like some fucking slur? I don't know. I don't know what that is, average random enjoyer. I'm not gonna say that though. No thanks. I'll beat it out of you. Hey, Blitz, thanks so much for the 513 sub. I appreciate it. Welcome back to the Wolfpack. Hi, Deb. How are you? Aw, Mr. Spock, that fucking sucks. Yeah, no thanks. I'm not gonna say your weird thing. But welcome to the stream. Chat. Chat, are you ready? Are you ready? You know what I should have done? I should have made like an instrumental only playlist. Let me get my popcorn. Cause I want background noise. What's up, Mark? But I got the chat down here. Above the chat is going to be the Reddit post. Let me. What's that wolf guy? Yeah, that weird thing is saying is Spanish, and I figured. I literally read it, and those two last words, like the color, and then followed by goes, that sounded like a fucking slur to me. So you're fucking cringe. Get out of here. Like, goodbye. I knew it. I knew it. What happened? The stream just started. There was a first time chatter trying to get me to say like a string of innocent words, but together they sounded like an insult. So I didn't make it that you had to watch 5 ads. I'm sorry. Don't complain about them. Like, stop being so fucking cringe, chat. Oh my god, you motherfuckers complain about everything. If you don't want to watch ads, then sub. Instead of fucking complaining. Jesus. Okay, anyway. I love these first time chatters that are like cringe as fuck. They're not part of my community. They're not like, they've never chatted in my stream before. And then they come in and they're angry. They're so mad that their day is ruined because they had to watch 5 ads. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. God. But anyways, by the way, pro tip, don't fucking don't come into someone's stream and then immediately be like, "Oh my god, why are you this way?" I'm passing judgment on chat right now is what I'm doing. All right, so I'm gonna turn this down even more. We're gonna have this as like, background noise, right? We're passing judgment on people. Oh my god, can you say I love chat? Oh my god, chat, I love you. You guys are great. Most of you are great. The random randies that come in and try to like dampen the mood. I don't really love you guys, but everyone else, yeah. Starting off with a banger of a post. Oh yeah, exactly. Exactly. Hi Rom, what's up? What is I love you chat. What do you mean what is that? What do you mean? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Fucking try me, baby. Try me. It's okay. I'll ban you. You don't get to be here and be an asshole to me. Goodbye. Goodbye. I don't need you. Hi Dayjin, what's up? I love. All right, chat. We're gonna start off with this one, and then we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Am I the asshole for ruining my sister-in-law's honeymoon by exposing her racism? So just based off the title, I'm gonna say not the asshole. However, a lot of people have very one-sided titles. People have very one-sided titles, so we'll read it, and then we will also pass judgment at the end of it. But so far, first impression, not the asshole. First impression. Alright, throwaway account, although my sister-in-law will probably recognize the story anyway, so I don't know why I even bother. I don't think what I did was an asshole move at all, but maybe the timing was a bit off. But no, I don't think I'm an asshole, full stop. My sister-in-law got married last weekend. She's my long-term boyfriend's sister. They're white and I'm Middle Eastern. And a dark one with raven black hair. Sounds beautiful. She was looking for a photographer that didn't bankrupt her, so I suggested a friend of mine who's new in business and charged less than half because these things cost over 5K these days. She was excited, and I set a group chat with her and my photographer friend. We talked a little, and later they met and they started messaging directly to each other. Alright. The wedding was amazing and everything went smoothly. I was one of the guests and she seemed happy. The next day they went off to their honeymoon. I don't know if it was by mistake, but instead of texting the photographer directly, like she's done for the past few months, she texted him to our old iMessage chat, so a group chat. She thanked him, but had a favor to ask him and wondered whether he could retouch some asymmetry in the flowers archway. I'm sorry, I don't know the right terms in English, but also if he could take me off some photos because I'm too dark and ruined the color palette. Not all pictures, just the ones she's in. I texted back, "Are you kidding me?" She didn't answer. I took a screenshot, I posted on my Insta story tagging her in it. She called my boyfriend crying her eyes out, calling me an asshole for embarrassing her and ruining her honeymoon. Boyfriend thought it was a low blow. I was blinded with rage when I did it, but even now I'm calm. I still don't feel that I was an asshole. But people have been contacting her apparently, asking if she was, or if she really wrote this. She's so beautiful and successful, so please don't blame it on jealousy or scare of being outshined. Hey, Bluefire, welcome back to the Wolfpack. Thank you so much for the 2 months. Yeah, I gotta say, this is a very heavy not the asshole for me. This is an NTA right here, 100%. Not the asshole, not the asshole. Oh my god, you know what I should do? Yeah, I should make a poll. Are they the asshole? Not the asshole? Actually, you know what? That makes it like votes. Never mind, I'm not gonna do that. Let's just see. Split 50-50. Full stop, not the asshole. I'm actually not gonna do a poll. Exactly, Bunny. It's not difficult to photograph people with darker colored skin. Absolutely not. Like, not at all. The sister in law, whatever the hell she is, I don't know what the fuck she is. Oh yeah, sister in law is being completely ridiculous. But channel points, I guess my judgment. Oh, I feel like my judgments are gonna be like really obvious though. Are they literally a butthole that can what if they're like literally like an asshole that gained sentience and figured out how to type? Yeah, I gotta say not the asshole. We could try to do that though if people wanted to. I would probably, ask mods to like make the poll just so I don't have to like constantly do it. But are you ready? Let's gamba. We can do. I mean, I already ruined this one because I did say not the asshole. I did say not the asshole, but going forward, skin your lips and skin your booty hole is the same type of skin. I mean, I can kind of like definitely get that because have you ever puckered your lips? It kind of looks like an asshole. You know? Yeah, it's just a warm up. It's just a warm up. So maybe the next one we'll have some gamba, and you guys can guess my reaction if I'm gonna say they're the asshole, not the asshole, or everyone sucks here. Those are basically the three abbreviations. There's also info if you feel like there's not enough information being shared to actually make a proper judgment. But it's you're the asshole, not the asshole, everyone sucks here, or info for more info. Yeah, Gamba the next one. So I kind of do think that where was it? Uh This part right here, I don't know if it was by mistake, but instead of texting the photographer directly like she's done for the past few months, she texted him to our old iMessage chat. I'm not gonna lie, this kind of sounds fake. This specific part right here sounds fake as fuck. Um, cause like that's a pretty big fuck up to do. She was literally texting him personally and then magically out of nowhere for the conflict she messages in the iChat, like the iMessage chat. I think that's kind of sus, but I am still gonna say not the asshole. This one feels crafted. It kind of does feel crafted to me, I'm not gonna lie. But that's specifically because of this. Like the sister-in-law was literally actually texting the photographer privately, and then magically, when she wanted her sister-in-law removed because she was, according to the sister-in-law, too dark, then she messages in the group chat. Like, I'm kind of sus on that, but we're gonna assume that they're telling the truth, right? And I'm gonna say not the asshole. Yeah, not even a new one. Exactly. Let's see what the comments are saying. Yeah, exactly. I knew it. Top voted comment, 23K upvotes, not the asshole. It is always, always, always appropriate to embarrass a racist. Always true. 100% true. I agree with that. And while you're not likely to cure your sister in law, perhaps you will think twice before communicating such ugly thoughts in the future. Not the asshole. I agree with that. So it seems like the comments are also in agreement. But let's do the next one. Let's gamba with the next one, okay, chat? Here we go. You ready? This one's kind of long. Okay. This one's a little longer. Okay. Am I the asshole for telling my housemate his girlfriend can't stay anymore? I have immediate thoughts on this one. I have immediate thoughts on this one. Well, let's see. This should be good. Yep. I share an apartment with a friend I've known for years. They're both 24-year-old men. We have had this place for over a year and haven't had any real issues. We get along well and do heaps together. He works full time. I'm a university student, and we split all bills, food, and rent down the middle. We hate this idea of share houses, or sorry, we hate the idea of share houses and just want it to feel like a home. A few months ago, he started seeing a girl, who they refer to as T, who spends every day and night at our place. T is also a university student and hates her studio apartment. Until recently, I've had no issue with T being here and have never asked her to pay anything. She eats all meals at our place. Okay, so she's eating there. She eats all meals at our place and takes food to uni if she needs. The way I see it, housemate and I just buy a bit more food and it really doesn't matter. That's a good outlet. That's a good outlet. The other week, I got home from uni, went to the kitchen to make a coffee. I had an assignment I needed to work on, so I wanted to pick me up. And when I opened the fridge, I noticed some Red Bulls. Oh shit, hold on, Red Bull sponsor us. I just assumed my housemate had gotten them for us, so I grabbed one and drank it. Oh no. The next morning at breakfast, T opened the fridge and then got super angry that one of her Red Bulls was missing. I said it was me and that I thought my housemate had gotten them. She started telling me how she bought them for herself and I should have asked and that I needed to apologize for taking it. I was going to tell T that it's my fridge and I shouldn't have to ask if I can have stuff in it, but didn't want to start a conflict, so I just apologized. She demanded I buy her a replacement. Since then, she has started labeling any drinks or food she brings for herself and makes a point of saying it's hers. After all this, I have said to my housemate that I don't want her staying at our place unless she is going to start paying rent, paying for bills, and pitching in to pay for food. I don't want to pay for her anymore just so that she can abuse me for taking a drink from my own fridge. Am I the asshole? Also, there are updates. There are updates to this post. So we will read the updates. It's going to give us more information about the situation. Update. Just to address some of the common things I've been reading. Also, thanks all. It's nice to see not a single person said I'm the asshole. I avoided saying anything at the time because my housemate and I are close to brothers, and I don't want to fight like this to make him have to pick. Honestly, I know he would dump her ass and stick with me. Housemate is a great guy, and I in no way think he has tried to take advantage when I have had girlfriends stay or we have had mates over. We have just kept to 50-50 as always. Sometimes people buy us food or pitch in as thanks, but we never expect it. He and I act more as family in a house rather than housemates, which is why it's never been an issue. Sounds like he actually has a really good thing going on with his roomie. T is very manipulative. The girlfriend is very manipulative. As a side story, housemate and I always do a movie night once a week. It's our tradition and we loved it. T has said she wants to join us, and then every time around 30 minutes in, she will whisper something to him or act a certain way and draw him away to the bedroom. Honestly, it's peeved me a tad as she is clearly just trying to assert some dominance there, but I also joke with the housemate about it and how little he is able to think with his bigger head when the little one is active. That's so true. Hell yeah, Reiki. I have laughed at the few comments calling me a pushover, and I can see how it looks like that here. I normally am the first to stand up and react to something and hate people being rude. In this situation, it hasn't been an issue until until my desire to not cause an issue was less about her, more about not wanting conflict with the housemate. Since I talked to him about her needing to pay her leave, she has spent more time at her own place, but now just comes around and has the ability to kill the mood in any room. I want them to separate. I think he can't see this lasting either, but she is hot and he thinks with the wrong head a lot. I'm just taking with my dick. But shit, dumb. Oh wait, she's hot. Okay, and that was the whole post, chat. Let's do a little gambit here. Do you think I'm gonna say that this person is not the asshole, that this person is the asshole, or that everyone sucks in this situation? What do you think? What do you think? Can we get the gamba going? Yo, I wonder if it'd be really easy to like. Uh, yeah, some of them are gonna be pretty obvious. I feel like so. Play your points wisely. I feel like you kind of know my personality a lot, so I feel like you'll probably be able to guess what my verdict will be. Assuming makes an ass out of you and me. Hold on. Let's see. Let's type it as like what's Sylvie's. Can I put a thing? There we go. Verdict. Not the asshole. You're the asshole. Or everyone sucks here. All right. There you go. The voting is open. What will my verdict be? I don't know if this is I didn't even know if I picked the Gamba one. Do I think they're an asshole? Do I think they're not the asshole? Do I think everyone sucks in the situation? How do I do Gamba since that's just a poll? Is it a different command? Oh, it's a prediction. You're right. It's a prediction. I fucked it up. It's okay. This one's kind of obvious anyway. Don't worry. We'll do a prediction next time. What if you just put what's Sylvie's verdict? What if you just put that as the title? I would have grabbed her Red Bulls and chugged them personally. That's just me though. Let's see. Oh god, I can't type, dude. Prediction. Ew, what the fuck is this? Why is it? Ew. Let me move it. What the fuck? Can I get? Thank you. In prediction, what's Sylvie's? Oh no. I can do that. What's Sylvie's verdict? I don't know if I can do 3 though. There we go. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. There's actually a prediction now. We are good. Why is it so fast? ESH is everyone sucks here. That means I think both people are shit. Yeah, definitely. I don't know why the fuck that's so fast. Why is like the default so quick? Wait, Wolfgod, did you get rid of it? That was pretty easy. It wasn't even like awful. I'm gonna set it to 20 minutes. Yeah, redo it, set it longer. But yeah, do you see how like it was set up? I think that worked. Sorry, hold. Hold. Yeah, since it got canceled. Yeah, since it got canceled, it should give you your bits back. Not your bits, your freaking points. I'm starting to write hold chat. Hold. Hold while I drink water. Dude, I'm about to have a word pad. I'm about to have a word pad that has all of like the things like set up. But yeah, no, I didn't get canceled. I know, right? Like, I'm gonna see something. Yeah, there's the submission period. Do you think 1 minute is long enough? Because I can just take care of this myself. You think a minute is okay? A minute to get your Gamba votes in? Yeah. So I think 2 is too long. 30 seconds is too short. We need to double it. 1 minute or 15. Okay. Alright. Alright. What will Sylvie's verdict be? Not the asshole. You're the asshole. Alright, everyone sucks here. And then submission period, 1 minute. Start prediction. Error creating prediction. Please try again. What? Why is it being rude now? Do we already have like one going on? Yeah, now I see what you mean, Wolf God. What? Why is this being dumb? Twitch, please. Wolf God, I see what you mean. You finally got it to work? I don't even see it. Whatever. Alright, well, you got it to work. I couldn't get it to. Maybe it was because the prediction was already in. But I didn't even see it pop up on my screen. It's literally not here. Yeah, I say Twitch is the asshole. But anyways, I'm just gonna let you try to take care of it. Hopefully it works, because like I literally didn't even see it pop up at all. However, my vote was definitely not the asshole. It's definitely not the asshole. So anyone who voted not the asshole is correct. Because I think this is ridiculous. This girlfriend's a fucking freeloader. Fuck this girlfriend. I think he should break up with her. To be quite honest with you. How are you gonna go into someone's fucking house, well, apartment, whatever they live in, right? How are you gonna go into someone's house and not pay rent, not pay any of the fucking bills, not pay for any food, eat their food, and then buy your own Red Bull, put them in the fucking fridge, and then freak out on someone for drinking one? Get over yourself, honey. Get over yourself. Fucking get over yourself. You're awful. You deserve to be broken up with. 114 whole channel points. Like, that is so cringe of her. Yeah, she, by the way, this really got me. Since then, she started labeling any drinks or food she brings for herself and makes a point of saying it's hers. I would have yelled at her. I would have yelled at her, but that's because I'm very confrontational. I would have yelled. No, that's the thing too. Like, sure, do that in the first place, but if you're even gonna start doing this shit, if you're gonna start doing this shit, do not touch other people's food. Don't touch other people's food and then get mad when someone else touches your, in quotation marks, your stuff. And plus she was staying, hello TJ, and plus she was staying there. She was staying there like fucking every night basically. Where was that? Where was it? Where was it? Who spends every day and night at our place. So you're basically living there for free, not on the lease, not paying rent, not paying bills, not paying for any food, and then you have the fucking gall to do this shit? No. Absolutely not. I would have yelled at her. I would have yelled at her so much. I would have been like, get the fuck out. Take your fucking Red Bulls and get the fuck out. You're not welcome here anymore. Go stay in your apartment you hate. But anyways, that's my judgment on that one. All right. Random ad, very good. Billie Eilish ad, and Adobe. Fuck Adobe, by the way. Am I the asshole for? Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Oh no, it got removed. It got removed. Oh no. That's unfortunate. I wanted to read that. Am I the asshole for pretending to go missing? And it got removed? Man, they probably had like personal information or something that made it like, I don't know, easy to like tell where they were from or something like that. They must have been the asshole. What if I say, where are these people coming from? Why are you trying to get me to like say stuff? Quit being weird. Okay. This should be interesting. Yeah, exactly. It looks very weird. It looks very weird when you come into my chat as a first time chatter and like, hey, can you say blank? Am I the asshole for forcing strangers out of our pool? No, like cost channel points, Fluffy. Get out of here. Maybe win some in the predictions. Okay. So am I the asshole for forcing strangers out of our pool? I'm a woman in my early 30s and work from home. Since 2018, I've been renting the top unit of a duplex alone. My downstairs neighbor is in his 50s who also lives alone, and he's a nightmare. Yeah, both of these nuts. One of the things he does is he constantly runs the hose to fill the pool in the backyard. It hits my hydro bill. What? That doesn't make sense. Which also completely cuts the water pressure in my apartment. I immediately have questions. I immediately have questions why that would even work that way, but let's continue. Neither of us use the pool, so I've told him to stop, but he never listens. Hey, you guys going to SockCon this year? I'm gonna be at SockCon. Fucking he makes the next door neighbors and their extended family use it, and I'm forced to pay hundreds of dollars extra a year. Immediately, this doesn't make sense to me. Immediately, you'll be a sug on. Immediately, this doesn't make sense to me at all. I'm just gonna say that right now. My old landlord sold the building in 2019, and the new landlord is never around. I've complained up and down, threatened to call the police, actually called the police, and threatened to take everyone and their mothers to court to stop this nonsense, including many other things than this problem. Also, as a side note, the back gate, it's a fenced yard, is behind my parking spot, which is only big enough for one car. So you have to squeeze by the driver's side of my car to get to the backyard, and that side is all scratched up from people going back and forth to use a pool that isn't theirs. I feel like this is fucking fake. So today I had the window open while I worked because it's hot as hell and my AC is loud, so I can't use it while on the phone with clients. About an hour before I finished, I heard loud talking, splashing, and kids screaming. I got up to go look, and there's about 10 people in our backyard using the pool, barbecue, and patio table. So I figured the guy downstairs was having a party. When I went to check, his car wasn't there, meaning he wasn't home. So through the window, I asked these people if they knew him, and they said no. They lived a few blocks away. But the next door neighbors said they could use our pool. I said it was private property, not a public pool. Wait, where is this? Okay, I want to make sure it's like actually on the screen. I said it was private property, not a public pool, and that they had to leave. One woman rolled her eyes and they all proceeded to ignore me, so I threatened to call the cops. Again, this seems really fucking fake. One of the kids started crying, and one of the adults called me a monster and told me to leave them alone. Now, I didn't want to deal with the cops, so I closed my window and finished up my shift. After I was done, I reopened my window, they were all still there, plugged in my speakers at max volume, chose some music, and pressed play. For anyone wondering, it was the album Reign Supreme by Dying Fetus. This. It took 2 minutes before one of the guys was banging on my front door in anger. I ignored him. 5 minutes later, they were all gone. I watched them leave from the front window, and once they turned the corner, I shut off the music. About an hour later, my next door neighbor came knocking, asking what happened, so I explained, and he said it was an asshole move. And I said, if you're so concerned about the entire town having access to a pool, then you should put one in your backyard and make it public. And I closed the door. Am I the asshole for forcing people out of our pool? I think we do, Wolf God. I think there needs to be a fourth option if I think something's fake or not. And there will only be one correct answer in guessing my verdict. Wouldn't complain. You see, though, they said they didn't want to deal with the police. What? What is Tash? I couldn't put fake as fuck because the title messed with it. No mention if these were humans or not. No mention. Well, maybe they said people. Let me see. Is there people? Oh yeah. People, humans, people. Hi, Common. What's up? ESH is everyone sucks here. That means I think both parties involved. So the person telling the story and the people involved in the story. That means I would think both of them suck. Both of them are the assholes. So everyone sucks here. No, that's okay. You can say chat sucks. Chat's pretty great though. Playing Fall Guys, working on your dailies. Nice. Okay, so the poll's over. I am voting. This is fake as fuck. I think this story is fake as fuck, personally. If it's not fake, I would. Okay, so the verdict is I think it's fake. If for some reason it was not fake, I probably would have voted everyone sucks here because, like, obviously none of this is okay. But what the fuck? Just fucking call the fucking police. Like, you say you don't want to deal with them, so you'd rather sit there and have these people scratch up your car, constantly be in your backyard, have your water bill hiked up to high hell every fucking month. Like, weird shit. Weird shit. Yeah, I'm sorry, not the water bill, the hydro bill. I wonder, like, I mean, hydro bill could just be because, like, maybe English isn't their first language. I don't know. Did they say hydro bill in Canada? I feel like this is fake as fuck. If it's not fake, I think it's very heavily exaggerated and one-sided. Um, I also don't understand, like, I understand they live in a duplex, the top unit of a duplex, and they have a downstairs neighbor who also lives alone in a duplex. Why would you actually share a water bill in a duplex? Because that just doesn't really make sense to me. Yeah, a shared water bill, regardless if they're living in a duplex, that doesn't make sense to me at all. Yeah, how is there a 10-person poll for a duplex as well? Like, what? Yeah, water shouldn't be shared. Right? Like, this story just sounds very weird. And unless the neighbor's using the wrong hookup outside, wouldn't that be fucking illegal? You're literally using someone else's shit you've been told to stop. Like, you are literally basically stealing from them by hiking their water bill up like that. Hold on, I'm gonna Google this. I'm gonna Google this. I'm gonna hide this. I'm gonna hide the window capture. I'm gonna open a new tab. Do people in duplexes share share the water bill? That doesn't make sense to me. Well, there are duplexes with shared water meters. Oh, what is this? Is it legal for our. What is this? Is it legal for our landlord to make us front the water bill for both sides? What? Yeah. Yeah, so see, even if there's a shared water bill, they shouldn't be paying for all of it. So I still call bullshit on this. Immediately I see people splitting the water bill. And by the way the person is talking, they are forced to pay it all, which doesn't make sense to me. I think this story's fake as fuck. Anyway, moving on. I think that story's fake. Or at the very least, heavily exaggerated. Oh, man. Am I the asshole for saying that I don't love my niece to her face? Bro. The OP should just move. I mean, it's really easy to say just move forehead, but like, if you've never moved before, moving generally costs a bit, and especially if they have a lease, like a lease they signed. If they have a lease they signed, it usually costs a good portion of money to break that lease early too. Some kids can be assholes, exactly. Like let's hear them out from the tide. The title's looking not very good. However, I would like to hear them out. Also, my freaking headset is like hurting my. Most kids are assholes. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I'm not really a big fan of children. Um, I'm not really a big fan of children, chat. So we'll see how I feel about this. Like, oh my god, just the other day, I literally saw a TikTok of this mom like recording her kid, and the kid literally came up and kicked the fucking phone. Literally kicked the phone into the mom's face. And then the mom was like, "You better sit the fuck down." Like the mom got the mom voice on. It's like, "You sit the fuck down right now." And then like the kid's like, I was just trying to kick it." And it's like, "Bitch, why are you trying to kick the phone?" Like, bro, children, I'm not a big fan of kids. I'm nice to them. I do not treat them poorly. I'm not an asshole to children. I just don't really prefer them. Exactly. I would have oh my god. I would have never pulled that with my mom. I can tell you that much right now. I would have never fucking kicked my mom's phone into her face. Uh-uh. Like definitely not. Yeah, dude, children are like basically just drunk people with no filter. They're crazy. Bad kids because bad parents, not always true. Not always true. Um, I have like a story of someone that I knew from high school. It was a pair of brothers. The older brother was like a year or two ahead of me, and then the younger brother was like my age. And the older brother was very well spoken, very kind, did well in school. Exactly. Some kids are wild no matter what the home life, no matter what the parents are. Some kids are just shaped by their friends too, because your friend circle also matters a lot. It's definitely not always the parents, exactly. In a lot of cases, I do agree that it probably is the parents and the home life and the upbringing and everything. But I literally have like a real life example of like one brother who turned out to be really awesome, really kind person, and then the other brother, because he was. I do kind of blame it on the friend group that he was with because, like, your environment helps shape you a lot, especially when you're young and well into your adulthood as well. The younger brother was a fucking asshole. He was an asshole. He said rude ass shit. I'm not gonna re-say it here because I just think he said some really fucked up things, and he was not a good person. But yeah, friends is a really huge part of it. You can have the nicest, most loving parents ever, but if you hang around with like, no offense, like kind of like this is definitely, I know Maury, like Callie is fan base are called deadbeats, but I'm literally talking about like actual deadbeat people. People who are like not really going anywhere in life. They don't want to go anywhere in life. All they do is just want to cause trouble, get into trouble, me, all that stuff. If you hang around with deadbeats, they're pretty much going to bring you down. And I think that's what happened with my personal situation with the people that I'm talking about. But yeah, it's not always the parents. Oftentimes it can be though. But anyway, here we go. Here we go. You take a drink of water and read this. This kind of seems long. It's not that long. Okay. Let's go. So, am I the asshole for saying that I don't love my niece to her face? Throwaway account. Oh, their name is Obvious Wrongdoer 18. I know the title makes it look bad, but hear me out. This is pretty common on Am I the Asshole? Oh, the title's bad, but listen to the story, TM. I, 26 female, have a niece, Laura, 8 female, so it's an 8-year-old kid, so, you know, they're definitely not even close to being, like, fully socially developed or anything, but 8 years old is old enough to know general right from wrongs. I will say that. So it has a niece who's 8 through her sister Kim, who's 33, and another niece, Amy, who's 6 through her brother Tom, who's 35. I know my siblings love their kids wholeheartedly, but when it comes to parenting, they each have different styles. Oh, right, different parenting styles. This comes from the way that we were all brought up by our parents, who use the because I'm the parent and you're the child, obey me without question mindset that we all resented. Yeah, that's not good. That's a shitty mindset. If you have kids, don't do that. Like, your children are people. Kim is the type of mother, so this is the mother to the 8-year-old. Kim is the type of mother who just can't seem to say and still to the word no. While Tom will at least give an explanation as to why. While Amy is a sweet, energetic little girl, she does listen, so the 6-year-old listens and knows to respect people's rules and boundaries. Laura, the 8-year-old, does not. Laura is entitled. Laura is impatient. Laura is whiny. Laura will go through a massive tantrum if she is denied anything and will get progressively worse the longer she is denied because she knows her mom will cave eventually. Phew. I haven't watched Laura since she was 6, and it was a nightmare. She yelled, screamed, kicked me, drew on the walls, and broke one of my framed pictures, all because I made her dinner instead of getting fast food. Kim did apologize for Laura, but shrugged off the idea of giving out a punishment, citing that kids will be kids. Never again would I be responsible for my niece. Amy, on the other hand, may need to be told something more than once, but ultimately is a respectful child. I definitely babysat for Tom multiple times and do fun activities with Amy when I can. This coming August, before the start of school, I was planning on going with some friends to the Mouse Kingdom in Florida. Due to life events, they dropped out, but I still wanted to go and asked Tom if he and his wife would be down to come with me, and I'd go 50-50 on everything with them. They were delighted, and we all decided to go. Obviously, Kim found out and wanted to come too, but we all knew she couldn't afford it, so I thought everything was settled. well, Laura found out, and at our family dinner, she was super upset about Amy getting a surprise trip, but not her. She then looked at me and said, "Auntie, you have a nice job and no kids. You can pay everything." I told her that while I may make more money than her mom, I can't pay for everyone by myself. Laura said, "Yes, you can. You had money to pay for that car." She pointed to my new car in the driveway. "You can pay for me and mommy to go." I refused and cue the tantrum. It was awful, and she kept screaming, why? And saying that if I really loved her, I'd make her happy by paying for the trip over and over. I kept refusing, and she got worse before I finally snapped and yelled back that I didn't love her, that she was a mean little girl, and that I didn't like being around her. That definitely shut her up for a moment before she started to sob and cry. Kim is berating me for being so heartless and that I'm evil for favoring one niece over the other. Am I the asshole? For clarification, we got edits here. We got edits for clarification. 1. Yes, I am aware that Laura's behavior is on Kim's choice of parenting. That's true. Parents that literally cannot say no to their children, that is very bad. You're setting a very bad precedent for your children. Yes, Tom and I have spoken to Kim about Laura's behavior more than once, but it falls on deaf ears. At the end of the day, we have no authority over Laura, so there's only so much we can do. Also true. Also true. Laura doesn't have a dad, and Kim is a single mom, which is why she can't afford the trip. I wasn't negotiating with Laura, I just kept saying no. But that wasn't good enough for her. I tried to walk away, but she would keep following me, demanding that I pay. I didn't tell Kim about the trip, neither did Tom, but we did tell our aunt, and I think that's how Kim found out. No, Amy didn't tell Laura because it was supposed to be a surprise. ETA2, my parents are dead, so they don't have an opinion on this. No. Bro. That ending, dude. Bruh, okay. That second edit. That's unfortunate. Oh man. Okay. This is a tough one. This is actually this is pretty nuanced. I don't think this is like super black and white. But that's all I'm going to say until we get the poll up. Oh man. Oh. I have my verdict here. I already have my verdict. I Some of you may not agree with it, but that's okay. I'll explain myself as to why I pick what I pick. No, that's okay, TJ. Wolf God is doing a good job keeping up with them. So I'm gonna move chat up here a little bit. Here we go. I just got here. I got my verdict already. Oh, you can't vote? Oh my god, yeah, probably because you're a mod. Did you did you redo it? I had mine from the title. Hi, Ace Trainer. Team Amy. So is it over? All right, so it's over. Okay. Yeah, sorry, bio. This is like the first time that I've done the like a just chatting stream like basically ever in my channel's history. And I've had so many first time chatters come in and then start off with some like bullshit. What's the joke? I'm ready to hear it. I can hear it. But okay, chat, are you ready for my verdict? Hi Doden, what's up? My verdict is everyone sucks here. Everyone in this situation sucks. 100%. Everyone sucks here. There's no reason why you should tell this child that you don't love them. Even if. Oh, man, okay, what the fuck? Oh my god. Amy doesn't so I mean, yeah, she's not really part of the story though. She's not really a major part of the story, so I'm not really counting her in the verdict. Obviously the 6-year-old doesn't really suck. Literally everybody else does besides the 6-year-old and the dad, Tom. Kim sucks. The 8-year-old sucks. Frickin' the OP sucks. The thing about it is, it's literally, it is literally, where is it? For I finally snapped and yelled back that I didn't love her, that she was a mean little girl, I didn't like being around her. Kids do suck in general, but you're an adult. You are an adult with an adult brain, a fully developed adult brain. Yes, the kid sucks ass. The kid fucking sucks. And I agree that the kid sucks. However, you can literally just say, you didn't have to like literally yell at a little child and say that you don't love them and all of that stuff. You can literally say like something along the lines of, the way that you act is not something that deserves to be rewarded. Like you are an adult and you can express your adult big feelings to a child without saying I don't love you and basically you're a piece. No, you don't have to lie. You do not have to lie. You also don't have to yell at a little child and say that you do not love them and that they are a mean and terrible person. You can get that point across without being a bitch. You're an adult. They are a child. Yes, the child sucks. Yes, the mom sucks for raising her child that way and letting her child be this entitled. But you are an adult. Be better. Be better. Everyone sucks here. Everyone sucks here. Also, Doden! Thank you so much for the 500 bits. Oh my god. Ara ara. There's your ara ara. But yeah. Yeah, I mean the mom did get defensive, berated me for being so heartless and I'm evil for favoring one niece over the other. Kim's an idiot, the child sucks because the mom fucking sucks. The OP, like, the OP just needs to be the better person. Like, also, where is this? At our family dinner. I guess she didn't invite him over. I was gonna be like, no, like, do not let them into your house. Saying anything else will just keep the child screaming, then leave. Then leave. It's that simple. You're an adult. You're an able-bodied adult, then leave. Leave and cut contact. I'm curious to see what the comments said. These are gonna be pretty mixed. Someone said not the asshole, but Kim is for raising an entitled little brat. 8-year-olds are not allowed to be abusive to adults. It's literally just being an adult. Not the asshole reality hits hard. That early at 8 and not 4. Yeah, not every child is a I do agree with that. Not every child is a sacred child. I'm actually really surprised people are saying not the asshole. No, it's Reddit, yeah. Yeah, I do agree with that though. An 8-year-old kid who didn't an 8-year-old kid did not come up with all this money talk. Exactly. I hate when people say this shit. Ugh, I'm gonna get downvoted, but I'm gonna get downvoted. Here come the downvotes, but Exactly. This is what it is. The harsh part is what made it. Well, not you're the asshole. This what made it everyone sucks. Exactly. Totally justified in saying no. Totally justified in letting her know that it's her behavior that is the problem. Telling an 8-year-old that you don't love them and calling them a mean girl as opposed to focusing on behaviors, making it about her as a person, negates the lesson she could have learned. Exactly. Harsh and honest and appropriate would be this behavior is the reason I am not willing to take you. This is exactly what I said. Exactly. This is exactly what I said. You do not have to tell the child that you do not love them and that they're basically a piece of shit. You could say, this behavior is the reason I am not willing to take you. I do not like to be around you when you shout and demand and throw tantrums. This is exactly what I wanted. This is an adult response to a literal child. This is how you should tell them. Exactly. This is it. This is why it was everyone sucks here, because the adult in the situation did not say this. Sonic anime, like, I'm just gonna let you know, people are 100% going to just downvote you out of spite because you said that. Because a lot of the time, people literally say this and generally have like a fairly popular opinion. People, when you say this, people are literally going to downvote you just out of spite. But exactly, I'm glad I found that comment because I felt like that it kind of explained why I gave the everyone sucks here verdict. Like obviously this kid is a fucking terror. This kid is a terror. The mom is awful. But the OP is a fucking adult. Like act like one. And I would also cut contact with that sister. Yo, fuck him. Yeah, the mom is doing zero favors to her child. Like none at all. Exactly, none. And unfortunately, with the mom acting that way, right? With the mom enabling that kind of behavior, she has already set her daughter up for failure, which is really unfortunate. Hi, Mo Bangy, thank you so much for the 26-month resub. Welcome back. Like, it's just very unfortunate. This is definitely a case of like the parent failing the child, which is really sad because it's a little kid. Like little kids are shaped very much so by their parents, their home life, and their friends. So when you literally have a yes man for a mom who literally will not stand up to her own child and is literally letting her get her way with everything, child throws a temper tantrum and the mom gives in and gives the child what she wants, that's terrible. It's terrible. So that was an interesting one. Yeah, her niece is already a Karen because of the mom. Okay. I'm gonna go against the grain on some of these stories, so don't always agree with the sages of Reddit. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. So this is another this is another kind of hard hitting one. Am I the asshole for skipping my daughter's first birthday because I wanted to be at my sister's funeral? Woo! Okay, this one's short and sweet. This is the whole post. This is the whole post. No edits, no nothing. No, we're not skipping it. We're not skipping it. We're gonna do the hard hitting ones too, okay? Right off the bat. Daughter's full for being born. Oh my god. Woo! That's pretty funny. Okay, so this one's probably gonna be hard. Okay, this one's probably gonna be. I don't know how I'm gonna do this one. Okay, here we go. Am I the asshole for skipping my daughter's first birthday because I wanted to be at my sister's funeral? My wife is 27 female, and I, 28 male. So it's said from the dude's perspective. I have a daughter, Sarah, who turned 2 years old this June. I have a sister who's 10. I will call her Autumn. This event took place almost a year ago. My daughter's birthday was June 23rd. My sister Autumn got into an accident on May 14th, May 15th. She passed on May 26th. So his 10-year-old little sister got into an accident and passed away. I was devastated because we were always close. My parents decided to set her funeral on my daughter's birthday because that's the day the venue they rented was empty. So it's a venue thing. When my wife heard about this, she was furious. She said she spent a lot of money on my daughter's first birthday. She said that the money that she wasted on the party was now wasted. It's wording. I got furious at this, and we began arguing. The day of the funeral came, and I went to the funeral, and many people came. When I got home, my wife was furious at me. It hurt me that she didn't even give her condolences and was just worried about Sarah's birthday. All of my in-laws said that I'm an ass for not attending my own daughter's first birthday. So am I. I have my verdict. I have my personal verdict. Hi, Holly. Dude, why can't I ever see the oh, there it is. What's the verdict? What's my verdict, chat? I had my answer like basically immediately. Dude, I've been drinking so much water because I've been reading. All right. It's over. For wife and schedule funeral on daughter's birthday. Attend daughter's birthday instead. Yeah, it's big brain time. Okay, so since the poll is over, my verdict is not the asshole. Yeah, we do have a fake option. So yeah, I'm gonna say not the asshole. Not the asshole. This child is literally one. You can literally move the birthday. But the thing is, the thing is that the mom was pissed off because she spent money. She spent apparently a lot of money on a 1-year-old's birthday. Which whatever, you do you. You do you, but the child is literally one. The child is very likely to not really remember anything. I feel like, maybe some children will have memories from when they were one. I feel like my earliest memory was when I was like 2 or 3. The child's very likely to not remember anything. A funeral versus a birthday. I kind of do agree. I do agree that, like a funeral is like a once thing, right? Like, he literally lost his little sister. Exactly. Like, I would say birthday parties can be moved, and like, yeah, you could argue that funerals could be moved too. However, this was very tragic. This was very sudden and recent, and literally, there's a lot of family involved with the funeral as well. Yeah, I feel like my earliest memory was when I was like late into my 2s or my 3-year-old. So she said she spent a lot of money on my daughter's first birthday. She said that the money that she wasted on the party was now wasted. Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna say not the asshole. Depends on the culture and the circumstance of birth health. Going to this with the information we have, exactly. Like, yes, there are some situations where, like, I know someone said that, sometimes first birthdays are very important in certain cultures. I don't think that that is one of their cultures. I think these people are probably living in the States or the UK. Like, nothing about this says they are from a culture where having the 1 year old have a big birthday party is very important to them. Like, and I definitely think that because the child is one, it's their first birthday. Um, but I don't understand this. Oh, I guess this he was just talking about the past. This event took place almost a year ago. There we go. I answered my own question. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna say not the asshole. There's no reason why he should have missed his 10-year-old dead little sister's funeral. No shot in hell he should have to miss that for their one exactly the birthday seemed to be for the mom. Yes, that is literally exactly how I feel. Thank you for giving me the words to actually say that. It literally absolutely felt like the birthday party was for the mom and not the child. The child is literally one. You can move a birthday party, like obviously not moving their birthday, but you can move a birthday party to another day. The child is one. Okay? Exactly. Would you miss my birthday? I mean, if I had to go to a funeral because my younger sibling died, I'm sorry, but I'd probably say yeah. I'm really sorry, Smokey. But we can move the party to another day. We can move the party to another day, Smokey. But yeah, just because the child is so young, this was a tragic accident. This poor guy lost his baby sister. Like literally, he's 28 and had a 10-year-old little sister who passed away. Like he is not the asshole for going there. And I would say not I would say, like nobody's the asshole, but like the mom throwing a temper tantrum because she spent like apparently a bunch of money and now it was wasted. But like why was that money wasted? So not only did she spend a lot of money on a first birthday, she said that the money that she put toward the party was now wasted. Why is it wasted? Like literally why is it wasted though? Cuz like if she got presents, if she got balloons, if she got party favors, like maybe there was food catering that couldn't be rescheduled, but I feel like why is it wasted? Like I kind of wish I'm not going to change my verdict to like more info, but I really wish that he would have given us more info. Like what did she do? Like cuz yeah, some things cannot be rescheduled, which is like, he mentioned that with the venue because specifically with the funeral that day had to work because that was when the venue they rented was empty. It's basically because her husband didn't see how she was. Fluffy too. But yeah, like imagine, dude, I'm sorry, but imagine exactly like it's a child. Have a 1 year old friendly party. Like I understand like maybe she rented like entertainment, like maybe they got a clown. Are people still terrified of clowns? I feel like a lot of people are, especially because like they have clowns coming to birthdays and they traumatize the children. But like I understand if she like, freaking hired a clown to come or some form of entertainment that's like 1 year old appropriate. But it feels like it just really does feel like it feels like the party was for the mom and not the daughter. Because like a 1 year old is gonna be thrilled with anything. You could give a 1 year old child a freaking stick and they would be happy. They would take that stick and they would baby scream and throw it around and shit, okay? Like but my biggest point when my wife heard about the funeral being on the same day as our daughter's birthday, she was furious. Imagine hearing that and being like so pissed off out of your mind and at your husband and stuff for going when he lost his 10-year-old little sibling. Like that's just insane to me. Dude, there are some amazing sticks out there. So yeah, definitely not the asshole. I think the wife is the asshole. All of my in-laws. Oh, of course. Oh my god, I kind of forgot to mention this. All of my in-laws said that I am an ass for not attending my own daughter's first birthday. Yeah, because his fucking wife went to her family and then spun him to be an asshole. Like, it's so cringe. And he married this woman. He married this woman and now he has to like live with his decision or go through the process of a fucking divorce because he married a fucking idiot. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate for him. I feel for him. He's 28, he has a fucking daughter with this awful woman. Anyways, not the asshole. Not the asshole. Okay. Oh, the next one. This one doesn't seem too bad, okay? Logically, it means he'll be more attached to the sister. It's not even like a thing of attachment. It's like, honestly, the way that I see it as well, it's like, sure, the celebration of life versus like the mourning and, loss from death. Like, I just do agree with people when they were saying like, there's pretty much only going to be one funeral. There's pretty much only going to be one funeral, whereas you're going to likely have many, many birthdays and the kid is one. You know? Yeah, exactly. It should have been no assholes here. Exactly. But the wife wanted to be an asshole. Exactly. Like I agree with that. Okay, so this one this one isn't as bad, thank God. Am I the asshole for asking my friend to please Venmo me back after I gave him money for a plane home? He should cheat on Fluffy, no. So here we go. My friend, 20 male, and I, 19 female, both go to school in the US, but we are both in a foreign country in Europe to gain work experience. The internship is unpaid, but the school provided a small stipend to pay rent for those with financial need. My friend and I both got the stipend. We have a week and a half left here. I hope I'm pronouncing that word right, by the way. We have a week and a half left here. My friend suddenly told me he needs to fly to Austria to see his mother. He's a citizen of Austria, but our school is in the US because she's sick. Stipend? There's no stipend? Okay. She had cancer in the past, and he said they think it might have come back. Okay, so he needs to fly back to Austria because his mom is sick, potentially cancer related. Okay, pretty heavy news. He has no more stipend money, so he asked me to loan him $110 for the plane. Loan him? I found out he's actually in Paris with his girlfriend. Oh my god. My other friend showed me his private Instagram story. His mom is fine. Woo! Okay, okay, okay. I got upset at him since he deceived me. And he admitted it and said, but you wouldn't have given me the money if I told you the truth. I said he needs to give me back the money so I can eat because I'm stuck here another week with basically no money for food. He is ignoring me now, and my other friends are saying it's warranted because of my harsh words for him. Bitch, get new friends, please. Oh my god. Chat, I'm gonna take a moment here. Stop. Do not surround yourself with shitty people like this. Like, I'm not even gonna, okay, don't even do a poll on this. This is so obvious that they are not the asshole. Like, I don't even want to do a poll. Like, there's no reason to do a prediction. Literally no fucking shot to do a prediction. This is literally not the asshole. We already fucking know. But literally, like, this is so very obviously not the asshole. He's ignoring me now, and my other friends are saying it's warranted because of my harsh words for him. Please stop surrounding yourself with shitty fucking people who don't care about you. Like, this poor girl literally got fucking bamboozled and now doesn't have money for like a week. Exactly, if the friends like this guy so much, why didn't they front the cost for him to go to fucking Paris to fuck his girlfriend? These are not friends. I highly, highly recommend if you're ever in a situation like this where, like, you're very fucking obviously in the right and your friends are siding with this bozo, please cut them out of your life. I know it's easier said than done, and maybe it's like you don't really notice it as easily when you're actually in the situation and not just reading a Reddit post, but these people aren't your friends. These people are not your fucking friends. You are not an asshole for being pissed off that you got lied to for money. They literally used this guy literally said his mom was sick, potentially with cancer again because she's had cancer in the past. He literally fucking drops the cancer bomb and then it was a lie. Bro, this dude's like straight up a piece of shit, and so are the friends defending him. Like, what the actual fuck? Anyway, I literally have like $15 to eat for a week and a half. I need the money so I don't starve alone in a foreign country, but they're acting like I'm being an unreasonable person for demanding it, and he isn't answering. Like, what? Like, what the fuck? So yeah, obviously no prediction, no poll. This is obviously so painfully obviously not the asshole. This is not even a nuanced situation. If you disagree with the not the asshole verdict, I think you have issues. I think you have issues and are probably the guy in the story that lied about your mom having cancer to go bang your girlfriend. The name of the post, am I the asshole for asking my friend to please Venmo me back after I gave him money for a plane trip? So like not only assuming that this is correct, like obviously, whoever makes the post could fucking lie to make themselves look better. People do that all the time, especially on the internet. But not only did she say loan, exactly, someone who cannot come up with $110 for an emergency is never going to pay you back. Exactly. Like, like yeah, $110 can be like a bit of money, but like in the grand scheme of things, when a $110 emergency is a very, very cheap emergency. Like, I gotta say, a $110 emergency is incredibly cheap for it being an emergency. But yeah, not only did he say loan, loan, he also lied about his mom potentially having cancer, and he fucking went to go bang his girlfriend. This dude is awful. This dude is awful. These friends are awful. Like, literally, everybody in this situation, besides this poor girl, is fucking awful. Like, literally. I gotta see. Hold on. I gotta see. Ooh. That's pretty good. Not the asshole, but contact his parents and ask for the money. Exactly. Make sure to tell them how he lied about his mom and the cancer. Sheesh. This is the best way. This is fan fucking tastic. I love that. I love the contact his parents and say that your fucking crotch goblin of a child literally fucking lied to me, said that you had cancer and that he needed $110 and is now fucking ignoring me. I like this. I like this. Was there anyone who defended him? What, in this situation? Because yes, my other friends are saying it's warranted because of my harsh words. If that's what you're talking about, Smokey. Yes, this idiotic dude who lied about his mom having cancer to go fuck his girlfriend did have people backing him up. Hey, Elenova, welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope your stream was awesome. Welcome, raiders. We are judging people on the Am I the Asshole Reddit. That's what we're doing today. Welcome, welcome. Fly out to Paris and fuck this girl. Oh my god. Oh, you were playing Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door? I love that game. Oh my god, that's actually my favorite freaking game of like all time, no joke. I love Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door. I also love the original Paper Mario, the one from the Nintendo 64. I freaking that is like actually unironically like my favorite game in the whole wide world. Yeah, we're judging people, and Chad is making bets on what they think my verdict will be. If it's not the asshole, you're the asshole. Everyone sucks here, or no assholes here. We talked about One Piece and drugs, dude. That sounds like a great time. We're talking about how much of a piece of shit this guy is in this scenario. This guy literally, I'll give you like a quick rundown, right, before we move along. This guy literally lied to his friend who's the LP, saying that he ran out of like stipend money and he needed to fly to Austria to see his mother because she's sick and potentially it's cancer. But in reality, he was actually in Paris banging his girlfriend. And so not only did he ask for a loan, which means, intent to pay it back, the OP got upset. And then he's like, but you wouldn't have given me the money if I told you the truth. And it's like, damn fucking right I wouldn't. And then he's ignoring her now. And their friend group is saying it's warranted. Because, dude, the only cancer his girlfriend has is him. Straight up. Honestly. So yeah, this is exactly what's going on. So this was a very obvious not the asshole verdict, so I didn't even do a prediction. Um so that was a rundown of the post we just talked about. Yeah. Part that makes it so believable is $110. If it weren't for that odd amount, I would believe it's a scam. What, his mom is his girlfriend? Ew, no. I would hope not. It better not be. Better not be. Make sure you're drinking water, chat. Dude, I feel fucking sweaty. Yeah, surgery called breaking the fuck up with that idiot. Like, honestly. Okay, next one. Okay, this one kind of seems funny. We've already got two, but he's horny stories. I'm detecting a pattern. Yeah, yeah. Okay, next one. Am I the asshole for pretending not to know my sister in the class that we're both in? Okay. So interesting. From the title, this kind of makes me laugh. Pretending not to know my sister in a class that we're both in. I haven't read this at all. Maybe it's fucked up. But like immediately from this title, I'm kind of laughing at it. The awards that it has, this one especially, the I am disappointed award. Okay, okay. Anyway, you know what? I'm gonna move chat like over there. There we go. Okay. So this makes me laugh. This happened at the start of summer, but its effects are still ongoing. I am 17 male, taking an AP Physics 1 this summer, so I can take AP Physics 2 in my senior year. Pretty sure AP stands for Advanced Placement, so this kid be smart. My sister also is taking AP Physics 2, and therefore is also taking AP Physics 1 this summer in the same middle college as me. The thing is that she's going to be a junior. So, he didn't even mention his sister's age. Okay, here we go. It's embarrassing as hell to have my younger sister in the same advanced class as me, and I genuinely hate it. On one of I'm sorry. He's embarrassed because his younger sister is at the same placement in this class as him. So in the same advanced class as me, and I genuinely hate it. On one of the first days of class at the beginning of June, my sister came to my table to ask me a question, and I responded with, "Wait, sorry, who are you?" She laughed, but I repeated it in a serious tone. She responded with, I'm your foot. What? What could that word have been? Huh? Foot rend? Okay, I'm your fuck. You're fucking my sister? Could have been I'm your fucking sister. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. I was waiting. Okay. And then I cut her off and told her that I don't help absolute randos in class. My sister could tell I was being dead serious, so she just laughed a bit and shook her head and walked away. I'm not lying when I say this. We haven't spoken a word to each other since that day. At first, it started with my sister ignoring me, but then I got kind of petty and started to ignore her, and well, we're in the present time now. Our parents don't notice because they're always busy at work, and at the dinner table, they're the ones who initiate conversation. Am I the asshole in all of this? Okay. I'm kind of still thinking of what I want to say here for this verdict. Yeah, I see why this has a disappoint award. I think I have a verdict though. Yeah, I have my verdict. I have my verdict. uh, can I say I also used to do this and denied I had a brother when I was in school? And even though our relationship is great now, yes, I was a terrible asshole. Yeah, I have three older brothers, chat. I'm actually the youngest in my family, and I have three older brothers, and my oldest brothers, yeah, three older brothers. Me and my oldest brother are 10 years apart. 9 or 10 years apart. So, I understand sibling relationships, okay? My brother that is closest to me in age is only 3 years older than me. And he and I butted heads the most. My two older brothers, we never really had issues with each other ever. Me and my brother, who was only 3 years older than me, we fought all the fucking time. We were constantly fighting. Like, trust me when I say that I definitely understand the sibling dynamic. Um, we hated each other growing up. Fluffy, are you just fucking copying me right now? I don't trust you. I don't trust you. Fluffy, your three exclamation points does not make you sound very serious right now, I gotta say. What are siblings? Hell. Don't freaking sad cat me. Okay, so we got the results in, correct? We got the results in. So I'm gonna say my verdict is a soft you're the asshole. It is a soft you're the asshole. I think it's really funny. I think it's very funny. But what makes me say that he is a soft you're the asshole is because of this. He only did it because he's embarrassed that his younger sister is in the same advanced class as him. This is why he's the asshole. Because he's embarrassed that his younger sister is just as smart as him in this physics subject. If he did not say it's embarrassing to be in the same class as his little sister, I would say no assholes here. Yeah. Yeah, when everybody called me James's sister, I remember that. This was the only reason that made me say you're the asshole. Because otherwise I'd be like, okay. And also, like, Also this, but then I got kind of petty and started to ignore her. It's like, bro, you started it. You started it. Not only are you embarrassed that your little sister is just as smart as you in the subject of physics, advanced placement physics in college, but then I got kind of petty and started to ignore her. Bro, she's just giving you a taste of your own fucking medicine. Idiot. Like, she's literally giving. She made no big deal. She made no big deal. She laughed. She dropped it. She dropped it. She shook her head. She left him alone. This kid's a fucking nerd, dude. This kid's a fucking nerd. Not only he's embarrassed because his younger sister's just as smart as him, but then also, oh, I got kind of petty and started to ignore her back. Bitch, you started it. You started it. Like, oh my gosh. Fortunately, he's only 17 years old, so he's only 17. He'll hopefully grow up, you know. It's like everybody was a dumb kid. Every single person on this planet was a stupid kid doing stupid stuff. That's why I said like a gentle you're the asshole. It's not that serious. It's really not that serious, but this kid's a fucking nerd for being embarrassed about it and then also trying to do it back to her when he was the one that started everything in the first place by ignoring her in class. So yeah, I'm just saying he's the asshole. Oh my god, are we hold on. Are we talking about embarrassing shit we did when we were children? Because guess what I did when I was a child? Guess what I did? I'm very big into Pokemon, okay? I freaking love Pokemon. So you know what I did? I actually did I actually did eat sand. Yeah, I won't lie. I won't lie. I would take like tiny pinches of sand and eat them. Yeah, I did that when I was a kid. I like the crunch. It wasn't like handfuls, it was like a small pinch. Yeah. I definitely ate sand when I was a kid. It was crunchy. Bro, it was crunchy. I had a small amount of Play-Doh too, yeah, for sure. For sure. If you say you didn't eat like a small piece of Play-Doh, I think you're lying. I didn't eat gravel though. No. It was very finely ground sand, okay? It was a very small pinch. Yeah, yeah, when I was a little kid. Like this was when I was a very small child, like maybe around 5 years old. Definitely sub 7, 8 years old. Like it was a small child. I was like a toddler growing into a child. But anyways, what story I was actually going to tell was like I'm a huge fan of Pokemon, right? So when I was a kid, like literally elementary school, like young child, I would literally play Pokemon with like my brother and my brother's friend. I would be the trainer. My brother's friend was a fucking Growlithe. Bro, he would act like a Pokemon. We played Pokemon in my front yard, but with people. That's what I did as a kid. That shit was lit, okay? That shit was great. It was very cool. Yeah, dude, he was a Growlithe. He would make Growlithe noises, man. Yeah. Mhm. We were just kids. We were kids being stupid. You know, it's basically like you know Dragon Ball Z alternative, right? Like if you were more so into like Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball when you were a kid, not Pokemon. You know, it's the same thing as like going in your yard, acting like you were going Super Saiyan, you're powering up, ah, ah, and then you Kamehameha. It's the same shit, but with a different show, you know? Maybe something you could relate to that. Yeah, that's true. You need to power up way more. So, Nico, thank you so much for the 8-month resub. It's going good. But yeah, literally. You guys never did that? Yeah, exactly. Naruto running. You know, you do the run where your body's kind of low, where you got your arms behind you and you're just hauling ass. Yeah, it's the same thing, just different shows. Mine was Pokemon. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly, exactly. I feel like most kids have had that one thing, you know. Also, welcome, Just Mike. Yeah, still trying to go Super Saiyan, exactly. All right, shall we move on to the next one? Oh my god, Ben 10. I didn't, like, I know of the show, I never really watched it. It wasn't really my cup of tea. Big Bang Attack. Exactly. But yeah, I used to play Pokemon with real people in my front yard when I was a kid. It's true. Oh, I have my headphones off. Oh my god, this song. The freaking cough and dance song. You all stopped Naruto running when you became adults. Oh my god, yeah, dude. This should have Raiki. That would have been so. It's so funny in a fucked up way. Oh my god, wait. TJ, yo, straight up, Danny Phantom. When I was a kid, yeah, that was my. Oh my god, no, wait, hold on. Before we move on, chat, I feel like you know who my first like anime slash cartoon crush was? My first crush was from an anime, actually. And it was motherfucking Inuyasha. Mine was Inuyasha. That was my very, very first fictional character crush. I love that anime, bro. Dude, Inuyasha is fucking hot. He still is. As long as he's of age. How old is he? I'm not sure if I can say that. I take it back if he is not of age. He's like a million thousand bajillion years old, right? I mean, he also looks like an adult. He looks like it's not some like lolly shit, you know, where he literally looks like a little kid, but oh, he's actually 1,000 years. No, he actually looks like an adult. But yeah, that was my first fictional character crush. He has children now. That's cute. Or is it with Kagome? They better fucking be with Kagome. Okay, cool. Cool. That's perfect. It's perfect. Who's that? I've never heard of that, Reiki. Jack Frost was cute. I'm sorry, but all I can think about is like an actual snowman for some reason. But yeah, anyway, my first fictional character crush is definitely Inuyasha. So from Crest of the Stars, image searcher. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna search her. So you said Crest of the Stars. Hope I could type. And then that's her name. Oh, she's cute. She's cute. I like her. Oh my god, this old anime art style is fucking sick, dude. Yeah, she's pretty cute. She's cute. You wanna see who Raiki's talking about, chat? This is who Raiki's talking about. She's cute. I like her. Okay. Wait, go back. I already closed off. I don't want to go back. It said anime feet. I'm definitely not going back now. Come back. I'm definitely not going back now that you said that. Absolutely fucking not. You'll have to wait for the 3D model, Fluffy, okay? Wait for the 3D model. I'm thinking about it. Well, I'm not even thinking about like I have been thinking about it, but like I'm trying to look into it and research it. What's the name of this song? This song is Spaceman by Electric Callboy. Just wait for the 3D model, Fluffy. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be beautiful. Oh yeah. I'm very excited for whenever I do eventually get a 3D model. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure she has Q-Fee too. Don't worry, chat. Don't worry. I'm gonna make sure she looks good everywhere. All right, let's move on to the next one. Am I the asshole for telling my son that he can't have a, what is that, 50, is that pound? 50 pound or 50 euro makeup palette? I'm not very good with other currencies, I'm not gonna lie. So 50 money makeup palette. Also, I'm very weary. Yeah, I think the euro looks more like an E. So I'm very wary about this because immediately my son and makeup palette and telling him no. Immediately I have concerns. I have concerns. My 37 female son, who's 14 male, recently came out as bisexual. I would like to say that I have absolutely no problem with the LGBTQIA plus community and I support him 110%. Okay, maybe it's just his first makeup palette. Maybe it's his first makeup palette and she doesn't want to spend that much money on it. I can understand that. Let's find out. Since he has come out, my son has been asking me for makeup, such as 7-pound eyeshadow palettes and 13-pound lipsticks. It sounds really funny as an American saying pounds. So I'm just thinking of this 13-pound lipstick tube. I have bought these for him to practice with as they were quite cheap. This is actually not quite cheap. Like, this is literally $20 for two things. And like a palette is usually many things. She's spending 7 pounds on one eyeshadow. Oh no, well she said a palette here. Okay, never mind. I can read. But this a $7 eyeshadow palette, that is pretty cheap. A $13 lipstick though, that's not very cheap to me. But anyway, I digress. The other day my son asked for a specific palette that cost around 50 pounds. I was hesitant as this is a lot of money and he is still learning. I told him that I didn't want to buy him the palette as it was expensive and that he should try saving up for himself. Okay. He gets 15 pounds a month in pocket money. Okay, so he has an allowance. He has a monthly allowance. So in 4 months, he'll have enough. In 3 months, he'll be 5 pounds short. So, okay. He started yelling at me. Oh, no. He started yelling at me that I just didn't want my son to look like a girl and wasn't accepting him and his identity. I have never said this, nor implied it. He stormed upstairs and has been avoiding me since. My husband has said that I should just buy him the palette just to stop the drama. I don't want to buy such an expensive palette just to save face, but I also want my son to know that I accept him. I want my son to know that I accept him. I already have my verdict. This was an easy one. You want easy points, chat? This one's pretty easy in my opinion. Are you a raccoon? No, I'm actually a wolf demon. Big deck, yeah. Yeah, so I already have my verdict here. Like I said, it's a pretty easy one for me. This motherfucker watching too much James Charles. Hey, sisters. Yeah. Kids think I have an infinite amount of money because I'm an adult. Yeah, exactly. True. Yeah, this is an easy one for me. Oh, yeah. I mean, don't people buy $60 games for their kids all the time? I mean, that is true. Although I will say I grew up pretty poor, so getting a game like that was really big for me. And it was not just because I wanted it. I remember yeah, I didn't have an allowance when I was a kid. My family was pretty poor. I'm not saying that this family is pretty poor, but my family was pretty poor. And when I got a video game, I remember, yeah, exactly. It was for Christmases and birthdays, exactly. It wasn't just for any fucking occasion. But that's my childhood. I know, it maybe if my family did have more money, maybe I would have gotten like more gifts like that. Like my parents weren't assholes. I loved my parents very dearly. Um, but yeah, like video games, I did not just get gifted random video games because I wanted them. Video games were rare for me. I remember I remember when I got Pokemon Crystal gifted to me, and I had to choose between Pokemon Crystal and a beach trip. And the beach trip was not even probably, it was definitely more expensive. I chose Pokemon Crystal. And I remember when I got Pokemon Ruby for the first time. And my mom got it for me because she knew how excited I was for it. And I was doing so good on keeping up with my chores, like doing the dishes and stuff. Like, I did not have a lot of video games growing up. And yeah, it was basically birthdays, Christmas, stuff like that. But yeah, so the poll is over. Here's the verdict, chat. I'm gonna say not the asshole. This mom is absolutely not the asshole. I understand that the son, he's probably going through some hard times because he came out as bisexual. He's playing with makeup. So I would not be surprised because kids are fucking mean. Kids are rude. If they see a boy with makeup on, they're gonna pick on him for it. So he might be going through some shit, absolutely, and that fucking sucks. However, the mom is not the asshole. The mom is not the asshole for saying no to a $50, 50-pound palette. Like, that's pretty freaking expensive. She even said it herself. He's still learning. He's just breaking into makeup. I don't think that's ridiculous at all. Like, not at all. Mom is not the asshole here. I wouldn't, like I said, the son is probably going through it, right? Because like he's figuring himself out. He came out as bisexual. Kids are fucking mean. Kids are ruthless. Like I was bullied for like everything when I was a kid. Like I got my hair cut short one time in middle school because we had a family friend who also had like short hair, and I really looked up to her, and I really really loved her as kind of like an aunt figure, right? So I got my hair cut pretty short in middle school because I looked up to her and I really liked her. And woo! Let me tell you how much I got bullied for that. Immediate. I remember this is how much like it impacted me at the time because I remember it to this day. I was in middle school. I was sitting in my fucking advanced placement math class because I was a gifted child. And I remember the kid behind me. I know. The kid behind me literally called me a dyke. He's like, "Who is this dyke sitting in front of me?" And I just sat there and I was like, "Huh? Like, what the fuck?" And yeah, he just said that. He just said that out loud because I was sitting in front of him because I had short hair. And I was like, kids are fucking rude. So like I would not be surprised if this poor 14-year-old boy who is just now getting into wearing makeup and stuff came out as bisexual. Like I would not be surprised in the slightest if he was going through it, being bullied at school. Kids are fucking mean. Kids are really fucking mean. But this right here, no. Like I understand he's going through it, but like don't take it out on your mom. Like the mom seems so supportive. And like I know he's probably hurting and stuff like that, but I think this is it's a little much. He is 14 though. He's got a lot of growing up to do. A lot of emotional maturity that has to be reached with just years of life experience and everything. But the mom is definitely not the asshole. 14 is a very shitty age. You're figuring out a lot of stuff about yourself. Kids are fucking terrible. A lot of school life for a lot of people is terrible. I didn't like school. High school was a little better for me because I started I started finally growing into my body and stuff, and I started like, taking care of my appearance more. But middle school fucking sucked. The early high school fucking sucked. Elementary school was fine. Whatever, elementary school is cool. Middle school fucking sucked for me though. And early high school also sucked for me. I didn't have any friends, you know. I was really awkward. I was and you know what? It was really funny too because like, you know, nowadays playing games on the internet, like doing playthroughs on YouTube, streaming video games on Twitch, it's like the norm now, you know, right? But back then, like people thought I was fucking weird. People thought I was weird because I liked video games and, you know, like, you know, there were times, like I said, in middle school, I cut my hair really short, immediately got called a fucking dyke. Um, I remember in no, I think this was still middle school. I remember in middle school too, like I literally had two friends. I had two friends that I considered my best friends, and they were basically the only two people that I ever talked to. And one of them was named Sarah, and I loved her a lot. We don't talk anymore, unfortunately. And then the other one was Jake, and we also don't talk a lot. We don't talk at all anymore. So, but Jake specifically, Jake was gay and he was very open with it and you know, we loved him, we supported him. But guess what? Because people are fucking assholes. There was this one, oh my god, it was so stereotypical, chat. There was this jock type guy who would always make stupid ass fucking jokes about Jake being gay. And you know what I did one day? I got fucking fed up with it because we were in PE, we were in gym, and we had to go outside. We were a warm up, we were gonna run a lap around the track or whatever, one or two laps around the track. And then as this jock dude was leaving, he's like, "Oh, watch out, guys! Jake's bringing up the rear." And like Jake just had like the stereotypical like eye roll reaction. He had the stereotypical eye roll reaction because he was unfortunately used to offhand comments like that. But it just something in me on that day, it just kind of fucking snapped in my head. I was so fucking sick of the random, like, stupid anti-gay comments, like, oh, ho, ho, watch out, he's bringing up the rear. Like, shut the fuck up. So we get outside. We get outside. I literally tap him on the shoulder, and I was like, hey, like, I didn't even, like, give him a warning. And I literally just pulled back, tried to punch him, and he blocked my punch. He blocked my right arm punch. But guess what? I swung with my left fist too and made contact with his cheek. He shoved me. I fell to the ground. It was fine. Um, but he literally did block my first punch, and then I swung with my other arm because I was pissed off. Made contact with him. He shoved me to the ground, and then the gym teacher came over and was like, "What the fuck is going on over here?" And I was like, he keeps making fucking gay comments of like shitty gay comments about my friend. And he literally, the gym teacher sent the kid to the office. I didn't get in trouble. I just got told to like, you know, because this is all happening while the rest of the class was literally running around the track doing the warm up laps. You know, he's like, all right, go do your warm up laps, go do your 2 laps around the track, and I'm like, okay, you know. So like maybe people thought that like I had gotten punished and was made to run or something. No, it was just because it happened during everybody else doing the warm up, and I still had to do the warm up, so I did that, and it was actually pretty funny because at the end of that school day, the jock's girlfriend at the time, we had some class together. I'm not sure, but she literally looked at me and I honestly don't know if she was being serious or not, but she was like, "I thought it was really funny how you punched my boyfriend in the face." No, I didn't fuck his girl. Like I literally couldn't tell if she was being serious or not. She didn't I'm not a hero. I had just had anger issues with pent up comments being made toward my very close friend at the time. But I could never tell if she was serious or not. She didn't have a problem with me. She didn't try to fight me. She wasn't rude to me. She just said, "I thought it was really funny how you punched my boyfriend in the face." And that was that. That was the scenario with me and his girlfriend. She didn't do anything. She was like, "I thought it was funny." Um, And later that day, like at the end of the school day, at the end of the school day, when we were all released going to the buses and everything, I literally saw him. Like it wasn't anything crazy, but He did have a nice little red spot on his cheekbone. And I was like, yeah, yeah. And then, and then, going forward, guess what, chat? Guess fucking what, chat? I think our 8th grade year, or maybe it was early high school, that same kid, that same jock, was nice as fuck. He was nice as fuck. Offered to carry our books and stuff for us. Like, completely changed. Completely fucking changed. Because I got fucking pissed off at him and fucking hit him. Completely changed. And he was no longer an asshole. He was no longer an issue. He wasn't making shitty comments anymore. And he grew the fuck up. Like, and you know, we never had any other problems. We never had any other problems. Not one. He wouldn't make any more comments. He was really nice to me. And yeah, that was it. That was it. It wasn't anything crazy. I don't think I'm a hero. I was just very angry. I was just incredibly angry on my friend's behalf because what is he gonna do? What was Jake gonna do? If Jake squared up to that guy probably would have fucking beat his ass. Like, honestly. And because I was a girl, all I did was, you know, fortunately, I did have that. Even if I would have gotten hit back, like, I went into it full well knowing. Like, I'm not one of those women that's like, oh no, you can never hit a woman. Like, no, I think that's stupid. I think that's a dumb philosophy. If somebody is swinging on you, I think you have every right to hit them back. Not, like, beat them to a bloody fucking pulp, but I think that you have the right to stand up for yourself, even if it is a woman punching a man. I think the man has the right to defend himself. So I went into that situation fully aware, fully expecting that he might hit me back. And I was ready for it. I was ready to fucking tussle. He only pushed me to the ground, but I was ready for it. I was ready for it. But yeah, he didn't have any other issues after that, fortunately. So no, I don't. I also don't think that violence is the answer to everything. But also at the same time, when do schools ever do anything about bullying? When do schools ever do shit about bullying? Never. You're right. And that's why I took it into my own hands. Also, Vex, thank you so much for the tier 2 26-month resub. Welcome back to the wolf pack. I appreciate it. Yeah, exactly. They fucking do the whole, oh, bullying is so bad. Oh, talk to a trusted adult. It doesn't fucking work. It doesn't work. You don't do anything. Like, oh my god, they don't do anything. And that's why I did what I did. But yeah. Fortunately, nothing too crazy happened. Everything was fine. Like I said, I don't think I'm a hero. I just had anger issues when I was younger, and I was just very fed up with it. And I knew that he couldn't really defend himself because, like, you know, like I was saying, like, usually men are taught to never ever hit a woman, which I think is bullshit. If the woman is swinging on you first and stuff like that. But if Jake, another guy, was going to, yeah, or they discipline the fucking victim. Exactly. But if Jake, another guy, was to try to square up with the guy that I punched, high chance that the guy that I punched would probably just beat the shit out of Jake. Like, so I took it upon myself. I took it upon myself to take care of the situation. It's been a minute. Good day to catch this. It has been a minute. It's good to see you, Vex. It made your day better. I'm super happy. Yeah, dude, these hands are rated E for everyone, baby. E for everyone. Okay. Well, I'm glad you guys judged me as not the asshole. I appreciate that. I also judge myself as not the asshole. Maybe I would judge myself as everyone sucks here, because maybe, you know, maybe I shouldn't have tried to punch the guy, but he kind of had it coming. He kind of had it coming, because that was, like I said, that wasn't the first time. It's not like that was a one-off, oh, he made like a shitty gay joke. Like, no, he was doing it multiple times. Like, this was I finally my anger finally boiled over and I wanted to do something about it, so I did. Yeah, I'm a monk, but in real life, I throw these hands. Hey, Dark Bahamut, thank you so much for the Prime Gaming. Welcome to the Wolf Pack. Good to have you here. Yeah, I generally do not condone violence, but I do think in certain situations it's applicable. Not necessarily in the situation I described. Maybe I would do something different with my knowledge that I have now, but yeah, I was angry. I was really angry, and I let it get the best of me, but it worked out okay, thank God. So I have that going for me, which is nice. Let's move on to the next one. That was a really long story. Oh God. Oh man, 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 man. Am I the asshole for kicking my husband out of our home after he refused to get a job? Whew. Based off the title, I have feelings. I have feelings about this title, but we'll see. We'll see. I just tell people if you poke a bear in the forest, do you really not expect to eat you because you're smaller? No, assume that I am a bear. Exactly. Okay, so I already have opinions about this, but let's read the story. Maybe it'll be different. I don't know. We'll find out. So, am I the asshole kicking my husband out of our home after he refused to get a job? 36 female, that's the OP. The OP is a 36-year-old woman. I share 3 kids with my husband Thomas, who's 38. We both have a child from a previous relationship, so we have a beautiful blended family of 5 kids. Woo! Woo! My family had 4 kids, so their ages are 18, 16, 7, 5, and 2. Too many. Felt, Fluffy, felt. I've been married for 7 years and together for 9. That is a lot. That is a lot. My family of 6 total people, mom, dad, and then 4 children, we had a big family and we were in like a small ass house together. Been married for 7 years, together for 9. We rarely had any issues until a year and a half ago when the company he was working for went bankrupt. Our money is separate. Shared bank account for household. I own my own business, so even without his income, our household was fine. Okay, so separated finances, that's fine. And then a shared bank account for household expenses. Okay, that's fair. First issue is when he was working. He was taking care of his parents. I think Fluffy's joking. Fluffy jokes a lot. So the first issue is when he was working, he was taking care of his parents. I'm talking about paying all of their bills. I advised him that since he lost his job, that he doesn't have the money to cover 2 households. He didn't listen. Now his savings are nearly gone. That's a tough situation. His unemployment covers just enough to help our household, but he's splitting the cost, leaving most of the financial bulk on me. He didn't even have enough to cover our son's stepson. Her stepson? I don't know why this is necessary, because I guess it's his son, like his blood son, so it should matter more to him. That's the only reason I can even think about her mentioning stepson, because it's like, it's not, like it's her son, but it's his blood son. Didn't even have enough to cover our stepson tuition. During this time, he had asked me to pay his parents' bills. Yeah, his blood son. You know what I mean? During this time, he had asked me to pay his parents' bills. I refused. I told him our son comes first, so I paid for his half of the tuition instead. That's my blood son. Mother-in-law felt it was disrespectful, but she learned a long time ago I'm not the one for her shenanigans, nor do I care how she feels when it comes to picking my children over her. Okay, that's fair. While his parents are not financially well off, they both have enough income coming in to cover their own bills. I understood father-in-law's insurance wasn't covering his medical bills. He was going through chemo for cancer. But my husband also has 5 other siblings that could be helping him with their parents. Also true. Being a stay-at-home dad, he wasn't cut out for. Therefore, my mother or sister watched our kids while I worked. How are you not? How are you not cut out for being a stay-at-home dad? Which I thought, okay, so he wasn't cut out for being a stay-at-home dad. Therefore, the OP's mother or sister watched their kids while she worked, which I thought was unnecessary and a waste of money, especially when he was at home. Hmm. In the time of being unemployed, he's had multiple job interviews and excuses for why he didn't want to accept the job. Pay too low, a few thousand lower than what he was used to being paid. Job's too far. Every job has been less than a 20-minute drive from the house. Doesn't like their setup. How would he know about their setup if he's never worked there? I mean, it could have been outlined in the job interview, so I think that doesn't really matter. But whatever. Okay, there was at a point that he would attempt to try to cook, clean, etc. He doesn't anymore. I think he's depressed, but he refuses to get help. Ugh. Our stepson, why does she keep fucking saying stepson? You're being weird. Stop fucking clarifying it's your stepson. Like, stop. Has been living with us full time for the last 7 months. Is this the 18-year-old? The 18-year-old probably has been living with us full time for the last 7 months due to his ex-wife battling a critical illness. Yeah, I don't. Not able to find a job, I offered my husband a position at my business. He's always expressed what I do has made him uncomfortable. Yeah, it has to be like the 8. I know an 18-year-old and an ex-wife. What the fuck is going on? Yeah, she owns a business. She owns a business. Yeah, she does. Yeah. Yeah, like I just don't really see the need to keep mentioning stepson. Like I understand maybe she's trying to differentiate, but it just to me comes off as like this is my husband's son being a lazy sack of shit. Like it just feels like she's literally making it a point that it's her husband's son has been living with us full time for the last 7 months, and it's her husband's son that has these bad qualities or these financial burdens being brought onto the family. That's how it comes off to me. Maybe I'm wrong though. But yeah, so not able to find a job, I offered my husband a position at my business. He's always expressed what I do has made him uncomfortable. While he wouldn't be necessarily doing what I do, he found a problem on why he didn't want to work there. What is her business? What is her business? What I do has made him uncomfortable. While he wouldn't be necessarily doing what I do, what is her job? This woman sounds fucking strange to me. This woman sounds weird as fuck. This woman's weird. There's something about this woman and the way she writes, I don't like her. He found a problem why he didn't want to work there. Okay, then what is the point? What is the point of saying this? What does this add to the story of her husband not finding a job? Am I the asshole for kicking my husband out of our home after he refused to get a job? What is the point of adding to this what is the point? What is the point of mentioning this for the sake of the story? This has nothing to could they have an extra person adding on to their financial burden. I still don't like the stepson. Because I guarantee you this, chat. I guarantee fucking to you 100%. If this was her own child and not a stepson and not a child from her husband's previous marriage, she would not mention this. I guarantee she wouldn't mention this if it was her own child. But because it's the husband's child, she keeps bringing up stepson, 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 and like it makes me really not like her. It makes me really not like her. Okay, so yeah. He doesn't like the wife's business. Our home is filthy nasty every day I come home. And he's the only one here because our oldest two, bio son and stepson, work for me, and the youngest are with the family until we get off. Tired of it, I gave him a choice and a 3-week deadline. I had him evicted. I've been receiving backlash from his family and some friends stating I'm wrong for putting him out. I know, just keep saying stepson, stepson. Okay, this is kind of a difficult verdict for me because I have two that immediately come to mind. I have two verdicts, and both of them make sense to me, but I think I know which one I want to go with. I think I know exactly which one I want to go with. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't in your verdict voting, I would not count the children in here because the children have nothing to do with the situation. This is what we're voting on here. Nothing to do with the children. You know what, Holly, me too. So this is what we are voting on right here is this. We're not taking the children into account. The children are not part of the verdict. I agree, TJ. I agree. I agree. This is an interesting one. I'm interested to see what you guys are thinking. The fakes. I love the fake votes. Yeah, I I immediately said do not include the kids because the kids have nothing to do with this. We always vote on the title. It's about the OP and the husband and this. Okay, chat. I I am going to say it's fake and it's a government. Okay. I am. This is a tough one for me because, like I said, I literally had two choices that I was like really, really on the fence about. But I am gonna say everyone sucks here. Everyone sucks here. I think the husband absolutely sucks more than the OP, the wife, because what the fuck is he doing? Like he's literally he fucking this right here saying he's not cut out for being a stay-at-home dad, that's fucking cringe. Your wife is working, your wife is now the main breadwinner because you're like on unemployment or something. This is really cringe. This is really, 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 really fucking cringe. Step up and take care of your fucking kids, please. Like, pawning them off on a mom or sister, this is super fucking cringe. However, like, I really, really, really think that she's being shady as fuck. She's being shady as fuck with some of the stuff that she says, constantly mentioning stepson. It kind of seems like she has resentment toward the stepson, the husband's child, bringing more financial burden onto the family. She keeps mentioning stepson. I fucking hate that. There's something weird about it. Am I the asshole if I don't resub to Sylvie? Yes, you're the asshole. Dainty, I love you so much. I love you so much. No, we weren't supposed to include the kids. The information about it makes sense. It's just not, we're not talking about everyone sucks here. Having an everyone sucks here isn't about the kids. That's what I meant. Everyone sucks here is not talking about the children. Everyone sucks here is talking about the OP and the husband. That's what I meant by not having the. We're not including the kids. That's still not including the kids. The information that they're bringing up is relevant to the everyone sucks here thing. Everyone sucks here does not include the children, though. Everyone sucks here does not include the 18-year-old, 16-year-old, 7-year-old, 5-year-old, 2-year-old. Him not taking care of the house and not babysitting his children? What the fuck? Clearly the 2-year-old son. Okay, this is all the 2-year-old's fault. Fucking. So. This too, like. This is also really difficult for me because this isn't fair to her. This isn't fair to her. I do agree with that. Yeah, is it a stepson? Is the 2-year-old a stepchild? She would have let us know if it was. Trust me, she would have fucking let us know because she let us know every single time a stepchild was mentioned because she's fucking weird. Um, I don't think this is fair. I don't think it's fair for him to literally just leave every financial situation on her. I really don't. Like I said, this is literally primarily the guy getting like the bulk of the everyone sucks here verdict, but the way that she was like kind of being weird about shit and the way she worded this shit and about her fucking job, there's something weird with her. There's something weird with her, and I think this is incredibly one-sided. Um, um, and then this also fucking sucks. This sucks for him. Like, this really sucks for him because he's literally taking care of his parents, and like I understand that's not her problem. That's not her problem that he is financially supporting his parents. But literally his parents, like literally they are not financially well off, and his dad has fucking cancer. You heartless fucking bitch. But my husband also has 5 other siblings that could be helped. What is their financial situation? Like, I understand that it should not only be up to her husband to completely cover, um, his parents' medical bills. He has cancer. And you're gonna sit there and berate him for wanting to help his family? Like, this is why I think everyone sucks here. I do think the husband sucks more than the wife. Absolutely. I think he has more of the fault here, more of the blame here. However, like, oh, well, they literally have other siblings that could help. Okay, but what is their financial situations? Yeah, exactly. 1.5 years of not doing shit is a long ass time. Like I said, the bulk of my everyone sucks here judgment is absolutely on the husband. Yeah, I think if they're financially able to, I think the siblings should be helping. It should not only be on this one guy. It shouldn't, in my opinion. Um, but have some fucking heart. Not well off. Father-in-law's insurance wasn't covering his medical bills, and he was going through chemo. Yeah, it's a year and a half. And this is why this dude is definitely primarily the perpetrator in this everyone sucks here. Like I said, I was almost gonna go with you're the asshole, but I went with everyone sucks here because like this woman is also fucking weird. This woman constantly mentioning her son from her marriage as a fucking stepson, especially when in relation to him adding more financial burden to the household. Like, yeah, exactly. If she doesn't care about her stepson, constantly mentioning the fact that it's stepson, 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 stepson. She definitely doesn't give a fuck about father-in-law's cancer, that's for fucking sure. And then it's weird. This weird. Not able to find a job, I offered my husband a position at my business. He's always expressed what I do has made him uncomfortable, while he wouldn't be necessarily. What is she? Is she fucking run an MLM? Is she fucking scamming people? What is she doing? And then she didn't even deny it. She wasn't even mad at this comment. And then while he wouldn't be necessarily doing what I do, he found a problem on why he didn't want to work there. And then she literally has her 18-year-old and 16-year-old working for her. She has I'm going to say it. She has her stepson and a 16-year-old working for her. What is she? Okay, let's go to the comments. I say everyone sucks here, but I was really leaning toward you're the asshole because this dude sounds like a deadbeat. I'm not really into it. Also, I will say this as well. There was at a point that he would attempt to try to cook, clean, etc. He doesn't anymore. I think he's depressed, but he refuses to get help. With what money? With what money? When he's trying to financially support his parents, one of them who has fucking cancer, and then you're like holding finances over his fucking head. Like this dude's probably depressed and like that's not an excuse. It's a reason, not an excuse. It's a reason, not an excuse. Um but when you're dealing with people who actually are depressed, yeah, they let the BetterHelp ad. Like they need help. However, at the same time, she needs to figure out why he's refusing to get help. Because like, is it a money issue? Because he's literally been unemployed. He drained his savings trying to take care of his parents financially. His dad who has cancer. And like I understand this, but I think that she needs to figure out why he is refusing to get help because unfortunately, even though like maybe she can tell from the outside looking in that he's depressed or something, you can't force people to get help. Hi Jason. You literally can't force people to get help. They have to want to help themselves. Like they have to want to help themselves. If they do not want to help themselves, then they are not going to. They're not going to. They're not gonna talk about the correct information to help better themselves if they don't want to. It's kind of like, in my opinion, I feel like this is a little bit like a drug addiction where it's like, yeah, you can realize that somebody needs help and that, they're not in a good place right now, but unless that person wants to get help, they have to want to help themselves. You can't force people to get help. Like you can, but a lot of the time they'll resent you for it and they will be difficult with the help scenario. They could be difficult in therapy, they could be difficult in rehab and then just not care. Also, I want to say Neo, thank you so much for the 3-month resub. I appreciate it. Also, ara ara. There's another RR. But yeah, there's just like a lot of this like this is just weird to me. Like I said, I think it's everyone sucks here, but like most of the suckage definitely falls onto the husband. Yeah, exactly. Not everyone wants to be saved, or at least not when you'd want it for them. Yeah. So like there's a lot of stuff to unpack here, and I don't think she's innocent. I think that he is definitely way more of an asshole here. Inappropriate time. That's true, but that's okay. I think he's the way bigger asshole in this situation, but I think she's fucking weird too. I think she's weird. I cheated on her for sure. They're married and have 3 young kids together, and she said they were fine before. Seems like it should be worth trying to make it work. Yeah, yeah. Like I don't know. Like I really do feel like this whole the depressive thing. Like he did used to try to cook and clean. He doesn't anymore. He's depressed, but he refuses to get help. Also, like, is she making him? Is she making him like? Is she helping to make him feel that way? Like honestly. And then yeah, like he's probably fucking depressed because he lost his job. He had to burn through all of his savings freaking to try to help his parents who one of them has cancer and like I'm not saying it's like entirely her burden. It's definitely not entirely her burden, and I feel for her as well, but I don't think she's completely innocent. Yeah, exactly. Berating him over the finances, exactly. Immediately. Just immediately, just based on how she said this, by the way. First issue is when he was working, he was taking care of his parents. I'm talking about paying all of their bills because they are not financially well off. They are not financially well off, chat. Remember that. And literally, he's going through chemotherapy for fucking cancer, and the insurance isn't covering it. First issue is when he was working, he was taking care of his parents. I'm talking about paying all their bills. I advised him that since he lost his job that he doesn't have the money to cover two households. He didn't listen, and now his savings are nearly gone. Just the way she talks bothers me so bad. Hi Adam, what's up? How are you? But yeah, anyway, yeah, like, okay, we're gonna read the comments now that we gave our verdict and stuff like that. Like I said, I think everyone sucks here. I think the dude definitely sucks with like oh, I can't be a stay-at-home dad, because she literally did give him that option: be a stay-at-home dad, clean the house, take care of the kids. And he himself probably said he wasn't cut out for it. And like, I understand that too, but then if you're not cut out for it, then you kind of need to try to continue getting a job that you feel you are cut out for then. All right. Not the asshole. If he isn't going to contribute to the running of the home, he doesn't need to be living in it. If his friends and family take issue with your decision, your husband can go live with them, and they can pay his bills and his parents' bills for them. I don't fully agree with it. I do agree that he needs to actually do something, because a year and a half of unemployment is not good. He needs a wake up call. He can't expect you to carry him forever. I also disagree with this comment. She wasn't carrying him forever. I understand that a year and a half of unemployment is pretty fucking bad, which is why I do think that he is more so the asshole than her, but she was not carrying him forever. What I think happened, yeah, there's zero fucking empathy. What I think potentially happened, and obviously I am speculating here and kind of making a situation that kind of makes my scenario make more sense. So take it with a grain of salt, but like, I really do feel like he lost his job, his dad had cancer, and it probably hit him pretty fucking hard. And then his wife is being a fucking bitch. His wife is being a fucking bitch. And I understand that he can't just be a deadbeat and not get a job and everything like that, but I think he's going through it and his wife just doesn't give a fuck. And then she keeps referring to the 18-year-old as the stepson. Like, oh my god, please. Where are his siblings, though? I do wonder that as well. I do agree with that comment. I do agree that the financial burden of his parents should not be all just on him. It should not just be his situation to deal with. No, I don't think that should only be put on him. I don't know what the hell his other siblings are doing. I have no idea. And she doesn't either. Um yeah, I do kind of agree with this. I don't really think he should have told his wife to pay his parents' bills. I don't agree with that at all. I think that was kind of strange. But he's probably, like, honestly, he's probably fucking hurting. His dad has cancer, and they can't pay their bills. They're not financially well off. His dad has cancer, that he can't pay for the chemotherapy treatments. He lost his job. The husband lost his very well paying job. It's pretty awful. It's an awful situation. It's an awful situation for like everyone all around. I'm giving you a standing ovation. Oh yeah. Standing ovation for treating your depressed husband like a piece of shit. Yes. Yes, girl. Get it. Yes. You're so good. Like, oh my god, these people like literally don't love each other. These people do not love each other. Well, she doesn't love him. Like, I'm not saying wait around like forever. Like, no, you shouldn't have to sit there and wait around forever. But like, if you loved this person, I think you would actually try to fucking do a little more. Like, Yes, girl boss. Yes, standing ovation. Yeah. Where is likely in a divorce? My stepson is still with me. He's old enough to decide where he wants to be if it comes to that. So is his mother, who has been supporting me 100% through all of this. Don't need another kid. Info. Are you planning to divorce him too? I'm having trouble envisioning the notion of evicting your spouse but still being married. It's on the table. Keep girl bossing. Keep girl bossing. Why keep a sixth adult child? He's not contributing. Yeah, like everybody's just saying not the asshole. But I feel like it's just very one sided. I feel like a lot of the time, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like a lot of the time when there is a woman talking about a man in this way, the Reddit just completely sides with the woman. And if this was a man with the woman being depressed and having to deal with a parent with cancer who cannot financially afford it on top of losing a well paying job, yes, it is skewed towards women, 100%. And I think we are seeing this in full effect right now. Because if this was a man with a woman who was showing signs of depression, immediately the comments the comments would be like, "Do you ever help out with the kids? Do you ever give her a break? Oh my god, her parents literally have cancer, you heartless fucking asshole." But because it's a woman talking about a dude, it's different. Like, and I honestly hate that about Reddit and our society. I hate it. Who needs a child number 6? Where does she work? What does she do for work? I want to know what she does for work. Um, what excuse is he giving now that he's out of the house? OP said, haven't heard from him, nor has he called to speak to the kids yet, because he's probably fucking depressed. His family and our friends are doing his bidding for him. Yeah, am I the asshole if I write a curated perspective to garner sympathy from strangers? Yeah, exactly. Like, I feel like we're not getting the full story here at all. Okay. See, sounds like he wants a sugar mama and not a wife. No, he was literally working. Stop. This is so stupid. He was literally working and got laid off, and his dad has fucking cancer, man. He did not want a sugar mama. He was working just fine. And now, the way that I see it, he got laid off from his very well paying job. He's fucking depressed. His family, his parents are not financially well off. His dad has cancer that insurance won't cover. This is not looking for a sugar mama. This is not. This is cringe. It's not looking for a sugar mama. I think this dude just really needs help, but unfortunately, according to the wife, who's probably been fucking berating him and shit, he doesn't want to get help. TJ Ash is going off on these comments and we're talking about good pasta. I am going. I am going off on these comments. I haven't seen a single everyone sucks here or anything. It's all not the asshole, and I don't feel like that's correct. I feel like he is more so the asshole. But like I said, reverse the roles, and I guarantee people would not just be saying, "Oh, she's a lazy sack of shit and just wants a sugar daddy." They would be saying, "Oh, she's depressed and she needs help." I guarantee it. Oh, business comment, business comment. Info. Oh my god, this is more out of curiosity, but what is your business that your soon to be ex husband thinks he can even claim he's uncomfortable with? She's a mortician and runs a funeral home. Oh! But the position he would have had to be in to help co direct is the day to day responsibilities. Okay. Okay. I understand not wanting to work with dead people. Yeah, oh well then, yeah, he's just shit. But that makes sense. That makes sense. As to why he was uncomfortable with it. I wouldn't really want to work in a funeral home either. I wouldn't want to be surrounded by death. That's depressing. It is a part of life, but that's fucking depressing, man. I wouldn't want to work as a mortician or run a funeral home either. Exactly. I get it 100%. Yeah. I'm glad we finally figured out what the fuck her job was, though. Yeah. No, the dad didn't die. The dad is going through it, actually. The dad is still alive and suffering because his insurance is not covering the chemotherapy. Yeah, exactly. I understand completely why he wouldn't want to fucking work there. The other stuff I don't really understand because he's had multiple other job opportunities lined up for him, but they don't pay as much as what he was making before, so he just didn't take them. Exactly. Imagine working at a funeral home when your dad has cancer. I bet she's the one who scheduled the 10-year-old's funeral on that guy's daughter's birthday. Like, dude, I completely understand. Not the asshole. You are a badass. Oh my god. Yes, girl. Yes. You're a badass. Mmm. Yes. So stupid. She owns the house. This man is very ungrateful. I think this man is very depressed. I think this man is very depressed and not ungrateful. You literally take his son, your stepson, and love him like your own, yet constantly points out that that is a fucking stepson. This is the most bullshit comment I've read. You took his son, your stepson, and brought him in like your own, but yet you make every single fucking opportunity known that it's your stepson. It's your stepson, stepson, stepson. Bro. How old is her oldest kid together? I think 16. I think the 18-year-old is the stepson and the 16-year-old is their one of theirs together. I don't know. She didn't mention it. You can call me Error. Okay, sounds good. Welcome, Error. Dude. Mm, I'm just interested if I can see any other verdict. He doesn't cook, clean, watch the kids, or work. What exactly is he doing every day? I understand that. She did say he used to cook and clean, and he did used to work. So he seems useless, dude. Everybody's just saying not the asshole. Um, yeah. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go back to the top. What's up? Hold on. Is your name AJ? Yeah, I'm gonna sort by controversial. Yeah. Controversial. Here we go, chat. Because this is where the other judgments would be that people disagree with. Yeah, exactly. Like I don't think that he is. I don't think that he's innocent. Not at all. Who's this? Info. How did you enforce? I had him evicted. Unless you're getting a divorce and okay with that, I think you made a mistake by doing what is likely a relationship ending move. Yeah, see, and then people are just being hella sexist. People are being super sexist. Freeloading and mooching off your partner is not a likely relationship ending move. Found the husband. Yeah, I bet. I agree he should have taken the jobs to contribute toward the house. Okay, I agree with that. However, considering he lost his job and his father is going through chemo, he may be going through stuff mentally. Thank you. Thank you. Aren't you supposed to support him through his mental struggle and help him to get better? Kicking him out when there are young children in the house is going to have negative effects on both him and the kids. I disagree. Don't bring the kids into it. Having a dysfunctional relationship just for the sake of the children is not good either. I think this is not a good sentence right here. I don't think you're the asshole. I'm just not sure if you actually accomplished anything by moving him out. Maybe you made things worse for him and the kids. I'm not sure she really actually accomplished anything either. How do you help him get help? She said he refused to get help. Unless he's a danger to himself or others, he can't be treated involuntarily. Okay, so she said he refused to get help. Here's another thing with this. This is again speculation. She said he refused to get help. Chat, let me tell you something. If you were in a bad depressive episode, if you were in a bad depressive episode and your partner was treating you like shit, presumably, would that make you want to get help? Would that make you want to get better when it seems like she's not fucking supportive of him literally at all? Because that wouldn't make me want to fucking get help. That would contribute to me being fucking depressed. This one was a banger. This one was a really good one, and I really enjoy the conversations that we're having about it. Because, like, to me, if I was going through some shit, right? If I just lost my really high paying job, if my parents who were not financially stable at all, my dad had cancer and his insurance was not covering the costs of it, and like I don't know his situation with his siblings. I do think the siblings should try to help out. That's their parents, right? Like if they're able to. I don't know what their situation is. They could be just as bad off as the parents. I don't know. We don't know. That information wasn't given to us. But it's like this man literally went from a position where he had a very high paying job. He was able to support his parents and make sure his dad got his chemotherapy treatments. And then all of that got taken away from him. Hi, Golden Griffin. All of that got taken away from him. And now he's mega fucking depressed. He doesn't have his high paying job. He did decline other job opportunities that were laid out for him because they were going to make him several $1,000s less than his previous job. So to me, he's probably kind of feeling helpless. Like, what is the point? What is the point? Now I can't take care of my parents. Like, my dad has to go through chemotherapy that he can't afford that now. Literally all of that stuff, and he's depressed as fuck. He can't help financially take care of his parents anymore. And then she said he refused to get help. Well, yeah, if my fucking partner was a cold-hearted bitch, I probably wouldn't want to get fucking help either. Yeah, exactly. And like I said, he is not absolved of all of his wrongdoings. He's not. Like, I understand that's a very shitty situation, but when you're unemployed for a year and a half and not contributing to the household, or in his case as well, like, you know, a lower paying job, even if it's like several thousands lower, is still better than no job. As tough as that is, like, I feel like God, it's just really difficult. It's really difficult. You can tell that this man is hurting, that this man is fucking depressed. His dad is going through it, he's going through it, and his wife seems to just not give a fuck. This fucking bitch. She seems like a bitch. I'm sorry. Yeah, exactly. Like, too many people do think depression is no big deal, and that's not true. Depression literally fucking eats at you every single day. Every single day you wake up, and it feels like you are literally just in fucking gray tone. You are literally getting rained on relentlessly. Nothing seems like it matters. Nothing you do seems like it will matter in the bigger picture. A lot of people can't even get out of bed. A lot of people can't get out of bed. A lot of people can't even take care of themselves. And then to have your partner sit there and seemingly just not give a fuck. Like, it seems like she's mad. It seems like she's mad at him because he's depressed, as if he wants to be fucking depressed. Exactly. It can be hard to eat. It can be hard to even get out of bed. Exactly. And then the one person that, like, his wife just comes off as a colossal fucking cunt in this post. And I do understand that, like, you know, people do have to want to get help themselves. You cannot force someone to get help. Unless, like this person said, unless they're a danger to themselves or others, you can't, like, force people to take them and get help. However, like I said, if my partner was acting that way toward me when I was going, like, literally got laid off of my incredibly well-paying job, my dad has cancer and his insurance won't cover the chemotherapy sessions for it, like, I'd be fucking fucked up too. I would be very fucked up. And then to have my partner react that way, like, no, I don't think that she should just literally take care of everything all the time, like, but at the same time, like, it really does feel like, based off the way that she's worded things, it feels like she's not supportive whatsoever. And that is probably also feeding into his not wanting to do anything, not wanting to get another job, not wanting to get help, not being able to cook and clean anymore. Because she literally mentioned that. She literally mentioned that he used to try to make sure the house was clean, that he used to try to make sure, like, he cooked for people. Like, literally all of this. He used to do those things. He used to try to do those things, and now he doesn't try. And I guarantee she thinks it's like laziness or something, when it's probably just actually fucking straight up depression. Yeah. Like, exactly. Like, literally, this person's like, we don't know the circumstances. What's up? What's up, Deku boy? Welcome. We don't know the circumstances behind the refusal to get help. Some people will do nothing and then look at you and say that you did nothing to get help, while others actively try to help and get refused. We don't know the circumstances behind it. However, given the way she describes the situation, she may not have had any time to actually sit down and figure anything out with him, but that is an assumption. It is an assumption, speculation. The only thing I can be certain on is her actions didn't help the situation and potentially made things worse. Dude, yeah, I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed. Who actually owns the house? If his name is on the lease anywhere, you cannot legally evict him. Setting yourself up for the lawsuit. Hey, John the Real Waluigi, thank you so much for the 250 bits. I appreciate it. Why is that so tiny? Oh, wait. What the heck? I was like, why is that so tiny? And it wasn't even the notification, it was the chat. I've been down to the point where I genuinely felt like I didn't want to get out of bed before. Depression hitting hard plus burnout sucks, but the only people who can help yourself at that point is you. All others can do and should do is be supportive. Exactly. And that's what I meant by, like, you also, the person who's going through it has to actually want to try to get help too, which can be very, very difficult for them. Like, he does have to want to help himself. And, if they're not ready for it, they're not ready for it. And unfortunately, that's not really her issue if he's not, like, ready for it. But it really does feel like she was not being supportive whatsoever. It feels like she's just, like, a fucking... It literally just feels like she probably just added on to it. Good night, Tricks. Ooh. For better or for worse, for richer or poorer. Did you try getting him some mental help? The lack of drive and motivation may be a symptom of depression. Shaking my head. Reddit is proud of you, though. Yeah. Ugh. Are you unable to read? She addressed that. I'm sorry. Her saying that he refused to get help, I mean, I feel like that's part of being fucking depressed. Is that you probably think that the help is not going to help you, that it's pointless. Her saying, oh, he refuses to get help is not really addressing the situation. For all we know, she could have went up to this dude and was literally like, hey, you need to get help. And then that was fucking it. Exactly. Like, getting help is a very hard first step. You are 100% correct. Exactly. And if you think you don't need help, or, like, it can make people get defensive. She says he left willingly in other comments. What was he supposed to do? Was he gonna fight her over it? Was he gonna fight her? Of course he left willingly. There's nothing to stay for. There's literally nothing to stay for. She literally gave him an ultimatum and he fucking left. I would have left too. So why would he have stayed? She already made her decision, and, like, that's fine. She can make her own decision. That's okay. She can She can do what she feels is best. Not the asshole. I just gotta say, bro, yes, queen, yes. Value output of my husband has reduced. I'm no longer certain he's a good investment. Should I replace him? Like, honestly, like I said, like, no, like, he's not 100% in the right. Like, he has his own issues too based on this post, but I just feel like I am not getting any fucking amount of support from his wife at all. This is above Reddit's pay grade. He's definitely depressed and he doesn't need a verdict. He's absolutely depressed. Like, I feel like I can 100% say that. Like, maybe I'm wrong, but definitely from the way it reads, I feel like absolutely he's depressed. He has a lot of shit going on. He got laid off from his good paying job. His dad has cancer. His dad's medical insurance can't pay for it. And now he can't pay for it either. And that would definitely fucking hit me pretty low too. He doesn't need a verdict. He needs professional help. I'm not sure if evicting him is the way to get him to do it, but he definitely needs some sort of wake up call. I do agree with that. I always like the comments that are hidden because that means they were downvoted. I evicted my husband. I think he is depressed. You're the asshole. I thought you were not the asshole up until that last bullet point. If you really thought he was depressed, you would think you would love your husband enough to care about his well-being. Hope he gets back on his feet and doesn't come back. Not really sure what more you expect her to do. Loving someone and caring about their well-being doesn't mean that OP's husband should not be responsible for his own mental health. That's fair. It sounds like she's been so No, it doesn't! No, it fucking doesn't! Where did you get that? Where the fuck did you get that? It sounds like she's been supportive up until now. Bull fucking shit. Bull fucking shit, she sounded supportive up until now. Maybe hitting bottom will finally be the push he needs to see. Maybe hitting bottom will be the push he finally needs to fucking do something drastic. This is such a dumb comment, honestly. In what universe did she sound fucking supportive? I understand that she's sick of him not having a job for a year and a half. My dude is so obviously fucking depressed. Yeah, maybe the depressed person just needs to be more miserable and that'll wake him up. Yeah, of course. Of course. God, these people are... Oh my god. These people are insane. What the hell, man? Exactly. Hitting the bottom can end up with people becoming her fucking funeral home's next goddamn client. What a dumb comment. Good night, Renz. Exactly. Oh my god, that's literally what I said. This could be the push he needs to put a gun in his mouth also. Fucking mic drop right there. And this man gets downvoted. It's fucking true. It's fucking true. That's not gonna be her, like, I don't think that she should be blamed for that if that was the choice that he chose, to do that. But, like, this is such a dumb comment. Maybe hitting bottom will finally be the push he needs to seek help. That's a dumb comment. People just have no empathy at all, man. People have no empathy whatsoever. This comment is fucking awful, too. Like, I understand that she's not supposed to have infinite patience. I understand that, but if you truly love someone, like, I feel like this guy is not beyond help. I feel like this guy is just having, like, a really fucking bad time. And I feel like he definitely could get better, but having a cold-hearted bitch as a wife probably isn't helping him. Everyone sucks here. It's never good to kick the ex. Yeah, I said everyone sucks here. Minus 62 downvotes for everyone sucks here. Dude. Exactly. This entire thread is a pure demonstration text example. How I see no one in the general public has any clue at all what depression is. Exactly. This entire comment section is so fucking cringe. Like, and then like I said, I gave an everyone sucks here judgment. 62 downvotes. Yeah. So here's my judgment, which was everyone sucks here because obviously he's not absolved of everything, but at the same time, she seems like an unsupportive bitch. It's never good to kick the ex loyal. Huh? What does this mean? Kick the ex loyal or father of your children. Is that a word? Alright, really? Thanks so much. Oh, love of your life. Oh, you're probably so right. Yeah, I've never seen this abbreviation before. That's crazy. Okay. It's never good to kick the ex love of your life or father of your children or anybody really while they're down. I hope that help and growth and health were greatly emphasized when expressing what changes needed to be made and not just a bunch of pointing fingers. Exactly. He needs help and support more than ever before. Exactly. When you're depressed, oh, this is yeah, exactly. This has like some of these comments have actually like really irritated me. This comment is literally perfect. I agree with this comment so fucking much. I hope that help and growth and health were greatly emphasized when expressing that changes needed to be made and not just a bunch of pointing fingers. Exactly. Because when someone is going through a really hard time, when someone's fucking depressed because they got laid off their job, their dad has cancer, can't afford it, and shit, literally being a fucking hard ass and being like, you need to get a job. Like, you need to stop being lazy. You need to do, that's not gonna fucking help. Like, and I guarantee she was pointing fingers. I guarantee there was no help and growth and health and love and encouragement. I guarantee she did not come to him with any of those fucking things. And he probably got defensive because guess what? When you go in guns ablaze and start fucking saying you, this needs to change. This needs to no you like that they're not going to react kindly to it. They are not going to react kindly to it. People will get defensive and understandably so, and that probably just added to it, man. So how long should she support him completely? Where does it end for her then? He refuses help, refuses to get a job, and is paying out money he clearly does not have. Don't mistype that. Like, I love how everybody it just immediately goes like, "Oh my god, how long is she gonna support this deadbeat? It's been a year and a half." And it's like, "Okay, but he was pulling his weight and also the financial burden for his parents who are sick before this happened. It's not like this dude was always like this. This was like a sudden change that happened like outright, and they weren't having these issues before this stuff started happening. He got laid off, the fucking the cancer thing was mentioned, like what the fuck. Am I the asshole after my husband left me when I didn't support his mental health? Yeah, it does suck. It does suck having like, such a high paying job, that business going bankrupt, and then, like I do understand that. And like I said, I do think some jobs, some money is better than none. Um, but this dude's probably burnt the fuck out, man. And he knows if he takes whatever other low paying job, he's not gonna be happy in it, which fucking sucks. I know that's life. You have to be an adult and you have to do stuff that doesn't make you happy sometimes, or a lot of the time, really. Um, but like he just knows that he's not going to be able to, do the things that he used to do. Doesn't have to support him completely. Um, let's see. That's sad. You don't value yourself if you put up with that for 16 years. I hate the people that go on this Reddit, man. I like how this person said, like, he had a hard time when I told him about a guy I was serious about. I went through 16 years of what OP described and more. People still need help no matter how upset someone is that they didn't get their way or happy ending. And it's like, you don't value yourself. You don't value yourself if you spend 16 years, like, so weird. Ugh. mm. Let's see. Ooh, this seems interesting. So, so I feel like there's not enough info here about what is going on for him. I'd be interested in his side of the story because it seems like whatever has happened with him is a pretty dramatic turn of events. Yep. Where he used to be functional and your marriage had no issues and then he lost it. Oh my god. This is exactly what I've been saying. From what you've said, it seems like he deserved it. However, I feel like there's more information about the relationship dynamic prior to his being laid off, and I am also very interested how he ended up covering his folks' finances if they are self-sufficient. She said they weren't self-sufficient. So, is he normally a pushover and this is his way of snapping? Was he fulfilled in his career? It seems like his unwillingness to take another job is caught up in some bigger personal issues he is having. For your part, you don't say whether you still love him or whether you feel compassion. You're also a bit cagey about what's going on with your work situation, and I'm unsure why. It might not matter to the story, but it did seem odd. I just so agree. I also wonder about previous therapy or counseling and any history of mental illness in the family. Depressed people can be terrible about helping themselves. Yeah, because they're fucking depressed. That's almost what defines the illness. Yes. So it can be extremely frustrating. Exactly. I am not saying that you're an asshole. I am. Nor that you are wrong to ask him to leave. It sounds like you've got a sixth child on your hands, which is the least attractive thing, and so many women deal with that. However, you're going to have to co-parent with him, etc., forever, regardless, so it's in your best interest that he be well and that you have a good relationship. Mortician. Yeah, again, this made so much sense when she said that she was like a mortician and worked in a funeral home. No fucking wonder he didn't want to work there. Some people just don't deal well with death and dying and stuff. That's totally acceptable. What isn't as acceptable is him literally declining every single other job offer he got. But again, this goes back to the depression thing. Yeah, it is way easier to make a depressed person's situation worse than it is to actively help them. That's very true. Not the asshole. Oh, here we go. Here's some more downvoted comments. Everyone sucks here. Minus has 131 downvotes. For kicking him out, you married him through sickness and health, but apparently your love is conditional. Exactly. He was working for some type, so why didn't you get him therapy? I disagree with that. You can't really blame her for not getting him therapy. He has to want to go into therapy as well. But also, it's in your interest to help him have a job because if you guys divorce, he will get spousal support from you. I clearly stated that he has refused help. Okay, Chad, let me ask you a question again. Let me ask you a question. If you got laid off of your incredibly high-paying job that you were using to help support your not financially well-off parents, one of which was your dad who has cancer and can't afford chemotherapy treatments, and I'm not saying that this is exactly what happened, but based off the way that she's been talking, I guarantee it fucking happened this way. And she literally comes in and is like, you need to go to therapy. You need to get help. Is that gonna make you want to go to therapy and get fucking help? Because I guarantee that's how she approached the situation. Oops. Wait, where was that at? Love should only be truly unconditional when it comes to your child. No. What earth does this nincompoop live on? If I had a complete sociopath of a child, they're on their own. Exactly. Fuck that. Fuck that. Like, literally, fuck that noise. This woman is insane. You know who needs help? She also needs help. She also needs to get some fucking help for her fucking lack of empathy. And exactly, like, dude, I feel like a lot of people don't necessarily unconditional love is a tricky thing because I think there are several things that can make unconditional, like, I don't necessarily think anything should be unconditional. Oh, we can. Yeah, this post is irritating me too. We'll do another one after this. Um, yeah, this is a stupid comment. I don't necessarily think love should be unconditional between you and your partner or you and your children. If you do something super fucked up, I'm not gonna love you anymore. I'm gonna cut ties. You know what unconditional love should be for pets. I got unconditional love from my cat. She's just a baby. She's just a baby. This was today. He's being a leech and not a husband. Yeah, anyway. Just gonna look another one. Affecting a terrible move. Yeah, marriage is a business relationship, a terrible example. That's what it feels like, exactly. Alright, we're gonna get out of here. This was awful. Everyone sucks here. That's my vote. Everyone sucks here. Let's read it. Let's try to find a really good one. When my cat is depressed. Final verdict, burn it all down. Dude, yeah, Reddit is like awful. I'm not saying I'm completely right, but I feel like that's definitely an everyone sucks here situation. Like, he is not absolved of all of his sins, but she sounds like an insufferable bitch, man. Potential future child to learn 3 languages. My other kid only knows 1. Am I the asshole for excluding my father's affair child from my late dad's birthday/anniversary party? Am I the asshole for calling my husband stupid and ignorant about my uterus? Okay, this one sounds kind of funny. We're gonna end with this one, because this one made me laugh. This one made me laugh, okay? Okay. This will be our last judgment, okay? I'm having a very uncomfortable period. Irritation, fatigue, and cramps. Oh, girl, I've been there. I know it. I've been talking to friends about it in a group chat about menstruation issues and birth control and sterilization, okay? I don't talk to my husband other than occasionally complaining about cramps hurting because he doesn't have a uterus and he has no experience with menstruation issues. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now, I talked to Seamus about my period. I don't care. He doesn't care. He doesn't think it's gross. He doesn't think it's weird. I let him know about stuff and I educate him about stuff. So I think that's kind of weird that she doesn't talk to him just because he doesn't have a uterus and has no experience with it. Like what? Like that's your reason why you don't talk to your husband about it? Maybe he's weird about it though. Yeah, that is weird to say just because he doesn't have the part. Like you can educate him. You can educate him and talk to him about it. Yeah, exactly. Like if he's immature about it and stupid about it, then that's weird. But okay. Um, my mother called and the subject came up. She told me she had her tubes tied and that since we don't want kids, I should also have my tubes tied. Yeah, well, here's the thing. A lot of doctors don't let you do it because they're like, oh, but you might change your mind. You might change your mind. So we're just gonna leave them. We can't do that for you. And it's really annoying, but I digress. I told her that I was just discussing these things with my friends. I said I'm not interested in surgery, but might get on hormonal birth control pills that allow me to skip or stop periods, since they seem to be getting worse in my 30s. Interesting. Hormones can change dramatically in women in their 30s. Yeah, okay. My husband butts into the conversation to say I 100% do not need surgery or any hormonal treatment because you are fine. Only 4 days a month you suffer, and you always get through it just fine. There's nothing wrong with you. Oh no. You talk to your friends and think you have the same medical issues, and you think you need to get the same procedures or pills to fix a problem you don't have. This dude's a dumbass. This dude's an idiot. I tried to explain to him he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. True, bestie. He insists, saying I never talk about period issues, and since I don't talk to him about it, I don't have any issues / don't need hormonal treatment. I understand being confused as to why she would want hormonal treatment when she's never really talked to him about it before, but saying she doesn't need it because she doesn't talk to him, that's a no-go. That's a no-go. I can understand thinking that she might not have needed it because she never expressed how much they affected her, but when he acts like this, I guess I see why she doesn't. I got angry and I told him again he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about and tried to educate him, but he just cuts me off and claims I only think I have issues with my period because I'm being influenced by other women's stories, like I'm some kind of menstruation hypochondriac. He said if I had any issues that require hormonal treatment, my gyno would have seen those issues in my uterus when she examined me / gave me a pap smear. I told him that is not how it works. Yeah, you guys just get your uterus looked at, and then your gyno looks at your uterus and tells you that your periods are really bad or something. Because what the fuck? Yeah, just look into it. Just look into my uterus and tell me what is wrong with me. It's just that simple. It's that's not how it works. I told him that is not how it works. You can't see period symptoms inside a uterus, you fucking moron. She's right. He gets all smug. Oh, then how were these medical issues diagnosed if it's not a doctor examination of the organ? He thinks that was a gotcha question. I love this one. This one was good. Oh my god. I told him women self-report symptoms and a doctor analyzes those symptoms and suggests treatment. Well, you've never had a doctor tell you to take hormones or birth control. Wrong again, asshole. Every time I go to the gyno, I tell them I'm not on birth control. They immediately suggest birth control options like pills or injections or rings. Because treatment can do more than stop you from getting pregnant, it can also relieve menstruation discomfort like heavy flow, acne, and cramps. Very true, chat. If you did not know this, birth control options like pills and injections and stuff, they are not just for pregnancy prevention. They can actually help alleviate our fucking terrible cramps that we experience. They can help alleviate our heavy blood flow. The acne thing, exactly. They can help with hormonal acne. This is why, I'm just gonna briefly touch on this topic. This is why the Roe versus Wade thing was a huge deal, because it is more than just, abortions. It's more than just that type of stuff. Birth control is not only just used for pregnancy prevention. It is used for a plethora of things, like I mentioned. Exactly. Don't be weird. I don't want to talk about it that much, but that is literally why people are so fucking pissed off. It's not just about what the media is making out to be. It goes beyond that. Exactly. Because treatments can do more than stopping you from just getting pregnant. Can relieve the cramps, the heavy flow, the acne. It has way more uses than just pregnancy prevention. He was wrong on every point he made, but insisted his opinion was valid. He accused me of wanting to take the pill out of spite. I told him he was a stupid, ignorant man whose opinion on my uterus was completely worthless. And then this looks cut off. Told husband he's stupid for having an opinion on my birth control. Okay. Let's not even do a poll on this. Because this is so very obvious what my reaction's gonna be. We already know, right? We already know that this woman is not the asshole for calling her husband stupid and ignorant. This woman is not the asshole. She's the furthest thing from the asshole. This dude thinks he knows, and then he didn't know anything. He thought he had a gotcha. He didn't have a gotcha, and then he got called out. He's dumb. he's he is stupid and ignorant about her uterus. It's just so true. Is the husband a dumpy? Yeah, we'll just do a poll. No gamba. The husband's a dumpy, right? If you say no, you're trolling. Not the asshole, but I do need to break it to you that you may have mistakenly married a sentient fedora rather than a fully functional human husband. A fucking sentient fedora, dude. That was good. That was good. I like that. That was a really good one. Oh my god. Yeah, dude, this would be a post from our Bad Women's Anatomy. Yes, that was a good one. Oh man. Yeah, on behalf of intelligent and sympathetic men everywhere, I apologize for the ignorance of this one. It seems he has refused to use our collective four brain cells in an effective manner. He's an idiot beyond measure for this, not the asshole. Oh my god. I mean, to be fair, Precious Stones, I will say this right now. Precious Stones, at least in America, in the United States, sex education is fucking dog shit. Sex education is the most bullshit, unuseful piece of garbage. At least when I was young and learning about sex ed, they didn't teach me shit. I am a woman, and when I was a kid, I thought I had one hole. I was like, if I put a tampon in, do I have to take it out every time I pee? And I'm a woman, okay? Sex education in the United States, at least when I was growing up, was fucking dog shit. It was not decent. At all. At least not the school I went to. They didn't teach us anything, man. Yeah. And Precious, why are you being a fucking bitch? It's literally called not knowing when I was a kid. Like, get over yourself. You're not cool because you learned at an earlier age you had more than one hole. Get over yourself, buddy. A lot of people have to go through this. Obviously I learned as I got older. Duh. Yeah. But when sex education is like bad, like how is a kid supposed to know? Like like you're not better than other people because you understood that you had more than one hole earlier than other people. You are part of the problem, Precious. Your name is very ironic that it has Precious in it, yet you're acting like a fucking cunt. I'm gonna tell you that right now, Precious. Like, honestly, get over yourself. Like, you're not gonna sit there and fucking yeah, like I'm not dealing with assholes who think they're better than other people because they learned information earlier than others. I don't care. Oh, I didn't realize. Oh, you're so mad. Oh my god, you're so mad because you got called out. Oh, I didn't realize I hit a nerve. Oh, yes, girl. Yes. Double down on your bullshit. Yes. I love that for you. Yes. Double down. Double down, baby. Yes. I love that for you. Like, you are literally so dumb. This is exactly what I'm talking about. People, we don't have good sex education. At least we didn't, in my opinion. And like I said, like, I'm a woman, and I had to ask my mom when I was of age and started having periods. I'm like, if I use a tampon though, do I have to take it out to pee? Like, I didn't know. And fucking, I had to ask my mom about that stuff. And obviously, my mom told me. My mom told me, no, like, you pee out of a different hole. Like, that's that's something entirely different. And I'm like, what? I was shook. So it's just like, and then exactly. See, I tell this story, and then I have like fucking Precious over here being like, "Girl, you don't need to be told that you have more than one hole." Like, yes, children do. Yes, children do. Like, what? Like, what? That's the whole fucking point of sex ed. Was that you are told about things, you are told about how things work, like you are educated on this, and then fucking Precious motherfucking Stones is going around acting high and mighty because she knew that she had 3 holes down there at the age of fucking 2, apparently. I don't care. A lot of people don't know or didn't know. Like, get over it, man. You are not better because you learned better sex education or explored yourself and found out these things. That does not make you a better person. That does not give you the God, it's not really like a right to shit. I mean, I'm just gonna say it though. It does not give you the right to shit on people because they didn't have the same knowledge as you did growing up. You're fucking cringe, Precious. It would be great if people could be taught about their body. Unfortunately, like I said, when I was younger, my sex ed course in elementary school wasn't very good. It really wasn't. Like, it legit wasn't. And I had to ask my mom. I had to ask my mom. She let me know, though. She let me know. And then obviously, I learned. Yeah, unfortunately, dude, I feel like, the whole taxes thing would be also great, but um it would be awesome for the people that actually cared to learn it and everything. Um, but I feel like a lot of if it was like a mandatory class, right? I feel like a lot of kids wouldn't pay the fuck attention anyway, unfortunately. But I do think they should add it as, an elective for those who actually are interested and give a fuck about learning about these things when you're on your own and you're an adult. Imagine being a grown ass adult and feeling smug about how you knew something before someone else when you were a child. I know, right? That's so weird. Like this was literally a story when I was like 12 or 13 when I first got my period and I had to like ask about it because I didn't know. I was not educated properly from the sex ed course in my school, in my elementary school. That's just facts. And then you have to like make it all weird and shit. That's cringe. That's cringe, man. And then they try to get you. They try to get you with the, oh, did I hit a nerve? And it's like, okay, double down. Yes, bestie, double down because you got called out for your fucking shit. Exactly. I hate it when people double down, chat. If you double down when I call you out on some bullshit, instead of just being like, oh, it was like I didn't mean it that way, or oh, it was a misunderstanding. If you double down, I'm gonna fucking go in. I'm gonna go in on you. Don't double down. Acting fucking high and mighty because you knew that you had 3 fucking holes before 12 or 13-year-old me. Weird. Weird, man. I just want good dick. Teach men how to fuck. See, that's the thing too. There's no universal way to fuck someone. I'll say that too. There's no universal way to fuck someone. Like, what works for one person is not going to work for everybody. There is no universal fuck setting that is going to be amazing. Exactly. Communicate. Yes, thank you. How to be good at sex. Talk with your partner and ask them what they like and what feels good to them. Which is different for everybody, chat. Yeah, there's no universal fuck setting. Like, talk with your partner. Ta-da! I don't want any more one pumps. That's not. Don't shit on people for not being able to last long. I think that's kind of cringe too. Don't shit on people for not being able to fucking not come immediately. I think that's also fucked up. Maybe you just really excite them. Maybe they think you're really fucking hot. Maybe you feel really good. Sexual settings are like Final Fantasy 14. Controversial. They're so controversial. Yeah, help him last long. Go for like a round 2 or something, man. I don't know. There's things you can do. Right, Dainty? God, I wish I could freaking do that for freaking one pump man. Like, come on. Dude, you've heard of One Punch Man? Well, here's One Pump Man. Wait, what song's playing? I had my headset off. Oh yeah. This song is good. Hey, that's okay. One pump. Yeah, yeah. Skill skill diff. But yeah, that honestly, that's totally fine, Soul Carve. Absolutely enjoy the rest of your night. I am actually gonna like head out here because I'm freaking dude. I am sweaty as fuck, and some of these Reddit posts made me mad. I'm not gonna lie. Some of these Reddit posts made me mad. We need to do funny stuff. I need to do funny React Andy content instead of this am I the asshole shit where people have zero empathy and they just irritate. Oh man. Is it past me? Yeah, it's 10:25 p.m. for me. I wasn't expecting to go. I was only expecting to like do this for like maybe 2 hours, and we're like 3.5 hours in. The stream was pretty. Go sleep. I'm not tired though. I woke up. I woke up late today, so I'm not gonna go to bed. I find funny ones. Yeah, yeah. Oh my god, that's a good point. I should find funny ones that like don't irritate me. But yeah, that being said, chat, I am gonna end stream. I have a bit of a headache and I'm freaking sweaty as hell. I need to take a shower. But what the fuck, Vex? What is that? What is that? Good stream, good talks, made a good day. Holy shit! Thank you for the $125 dono. What the? Vex, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm glad you had a good time though. But yeah, chat, stay hydrated, okay? Make sure you're not gonna freaking be boiling alive cooking in this heat. Like, and stay good, chat, okay? Stay good. Have empathy for people. Try not to be an asshole about things. Try not to be smug about shit that doesn't matter. Alright? Be a good person. In a sea of bullshit and a sea of so many shitty people, choose to be an awesome person. Choose to be kind and choose to have empathy toward others, okay? Alright, chat. I will likely see you tomorrow. If I don't see you tomorrow, I'll probably see you the next day, okay? Try not to have a girl. Beep boop, please. Oh my god. But yeah, chat, have a wonderful night, okay? And I'll see you soon. I love you. Bye.